Welcome to the Samwell B12 experience,
where we have you covered for the Toronto Maple Leafs, Blue Jays, and more. Argos. Make sure to subscribe today.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Who's ready for some Argonauts football? We're ready to go. Labor Day is here, and we are all set to rock and roll. So welcome in, one and all. Good to have you. Lucky, what's up? AAU Triton, Mr. Wolf, Jeff in the zone. I'm in the zone. B Disney, how's it going? Andrew, welcome in, everybody on YouTube. I had to try and take this off. We're ready for some football. We're ready to go. Argos, Ticats, Labor Day. Let's go. I'm pumped up, and we are going to have a good one, and I hope you are going to stick with us over the course of the next couple of hours as we take on the matchup, the classic Labor Day. Ticats, Argos. Cannot wait. I'm cold. How's it going? Who should you bet on? I go Argos all the way. I have the Argos pegged in this one. Our betting has been okay. Last week we went 3 for 4. We missed the first one. I had Ottawa over BC this weekend, but Ottawa got thumped. BC destroyed them. I'm picking the Argos today over Hamilton. Hamilton right now 2 for 9 on the season. Not great, although they do have a win over the Argonauts. Toronto, however, 6 and 4. Right now so far. So they are looking good. Everyone's looking good. If you missed it, last night we predicted it. We got it right again. Winnipeg over Saskatchewan. So we're 1 for 1 in this weekend, hoping to go 2 for 1. But if you're picking, I go Argos. Argos have been looking better and better and better. Of course, getting their man back. Kelly behind the realm, taking the snaps, QBing today. He's going to look good. It's almost my 3rd month anniversary Wow, well, happy anniversary. That is awesome. Way to go. But again, let's go. We're here for the Argos. We're here for the Ticats. And I know we do have a lot of fans from down the QEW in Steeltown. So welcome in our Hamilton fans. Welcome in our Toronto fans. Welcome in Canadian Football League fans, because there's a lot going on today. Of course, if you're not familiar with the Canadian game, we will explain the differences as we go, as we always do. Jen, hello there. Happy Labor Day to you. Happy Labor Day to everyone. Riders should have won. We need to win. Yeah, Jeff, Riders need to win bad. Riders are in some bad shape. They've been on a little bit of a losing streak. They've struggled in losing these close games. Again, losing by 1 to Toronto, losing by 2 to Winnipeg. The Riders need to find a way to pull out the victory, and they will. Duke, what's going on? Welcome in. Happy Labor Day to you as well. If you're just joining us, now we do things a little differently than some others. First and foremost, by being in the chat and hanging around and playing with us, you are earning points. You can check your points at any time by keying in !points. Now you can also redeem your points as you're earning them to bring up various graphics on the screen by using commands redeem Argos, redeem Ticats. You can bring those ones up, but there is a listing of all the commands you can use, and it should be dropped in the chat periodically. But if you go to this link, you will be able to see all the store redemption commands available to use. Now they are going to their last, well, they will be going to commercial break shortly. They're going through the little intros here, but we will be bringing you all the action as soon as they get underway, and hopefully they'll bring us the anthems. I love when sporting events, they broadcast the anthems, so we can bring those out as well. Hello, everybody coming in on Facebook. Thanks for tuning in on Facebook. Appreciate you guys coming in and giving us a little view and a follow. Make sure you are checking us out on Facebook as well, the Samwell B12 Experience. Of course, checking us out on YouTube. YouTube is the main event, the main show, and we are 20 days away right now, 20 days away from our first NHL broadcast of the season. Cannot wait. It's been a long summer. It's been a long time coming, but September 22nd will be our first broadcast, some preseason NHL action. It's going to be spectacular, and I cannot wait. And I know there's a lot of people out there that cannot wait as well. We're going to have a ton of fun once hockey season gets going. But right now, it's football. It's Argos. It's Ticats. Argos looking to continue to move the needle, move the pace. When we look at the overall standings in the East, Toronto and Hamilton are 3 and 4. Toronto sitting with 12 points, Hamilton with just 4 points. Ottawa sitting a couple of points ahead of Toronto with 15 points. So Toronto would love to get closer. With Ottawa losing last night or 2 nights ago, Toronto has a chance to earn some ground, to make up some ground, and that would be awesome. Montreal is leading big time in the Eastern Conference. They are 10-1 on the season. They are at 20 points. Out in the West, it's the Bombers, who are now tied with the BC Lions at 6-6 with 12 points. Saskatchewan in third. Calgary followed up by Edmonton. So that is what the current standings look like, and it is going to be a big matchup today. Labor Day is a huge moment in CFL time, where it gives a little bit of extra oomph to these games. The Classic is on, and the teams that usually do well on Labor Day go on to have a good second half of the season to close it on out. So that is what we are looking towards. It's going to be good. It is going to be real good. So, of course, we have a Chad Kelly behind, taking the snaps today. Cameron Dukes should be backing up again. We'll be taking on the short yardage plays as always. And we are just moments away from this one kicking off. So who are you taking? Are you taking Argos? Are you taking the Ticats? Let us know who you are picking for this epic matchup. Rivalry. Hamilton and Toronto playing every year on Labor Day. It has absolutely been classic over the years to see what they have done. Some special moments have come out of this game, and I hope they honor some of the players from both these teams today, because Labor Day is one of those days that is always circled on the calendar. When you're looking at the Canadian Football League, Labor Day is a key day. A lot of fans from Toronto making the trip down the QEW to Hamilton. There was actually a march, a walk, to raise some money for some charities, walking from Toronto's BMO Field, walking to Tim Hortons Field in Hamilton, which is quite an effort, but it's going to be good. Sarah, how's it going? Welcome in. Sarah's going Argos all the way, and it's a beautiful day out in Hamilton. Tim Hortons Field looking magnificent. You know, I've been to the old Ivor Wynne Stadium. I have not made the trip to the new Tim Hortons Field, new, several years old now, but it is a beautiful building. They've done a great job replacing Ivor Wynne and making a bigger and more modern Tim Hortons Field. So shout out to the Ticats crew in charge of those changeovers. The flags are out on the fields. The anthems coming up, and football moments away. Daniel, hello, welcome in. Here we go.
Talents on the world stage in Paris. Today we are honored to have several outstanding athletes from Ontario who represented Canada. Claire Scheffel, Canadian synchronized swimmer. Javier Acevedo, Canadian swimmer. Lucia Stafford, Canadian 1,500-meter runner. James Hedgecock, Canadian cyclist. Adam Dong, Canadian badminton player. And Sophie Bukovic, Canadian beach volleyball player. Hamilton, please give a big round of applause for all the athletes who
love that they're honoring some athletes. Of course, the Paralympic Games going on right now. Canada doing very well with those as well. So big applause for the Canadian Olympic athletes. Now let's get the anthems underway, I assume. Unless they have another surprise.
Please stand if you are able for this evening's
All right.
honor guard from Hamilton Fire.
Let's
Please
do it.
welcome Pam Thompson and Jeff Patterson. Ladies and gentlemen, remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem, performed by Hamilton's own Philharmonic Orchestra.
Ben, how's it going? Welcome in. Alrighty. Let's play some foosball. Excellent job. Nicely done. Tim Hortons Field sold out. The flyover coming through, of course, downtown Toronto. The air show is taking place, and of course, a couple of planes taking flight. The flyby, Tim Hortons Field. Welcome in, Jeff. Money, Tristan, welcome in on Facebook. Thanks for joining us. Oh, yes, of course, Sarah. Have to pay our respects. I love when they play it. You know, not every sporting event they'll broadcast the anthems, but I really love when they do. It's a nice touch, such a key moment of the games, and I'm glad we are able to bring that across to you. So the last commercial break, then it is going to be taking place. The Argos, the Ticats. Again, I am going with the Argonauts today. The Argonauts looking to dominate, minus 260 on the money line. Hamilton plus 210. If you wanted to be a little risky and put some on the Ticats, you certainly could, but it doesn't look good for them. Overall, they are 2 for 9 on the season. The Argos are 6 and 4. The Argonauts, however, on the road away, they are 1 and 3. Ticats at home, they have picked up 1 win, but they have 4 losses at home. The last few, Toronto has beaten Saskatchewan, they've beaten Calgary, they've beaten Winnipeg. Hamilton, they had a loss to Saskatchewan. They did have a win over the Ticats, a loss to Calgary. They also had a win over Winnipeg. So it is going to be interesting to see how this game all plays out. Oh, excuse me. I was reading the wrong things. Those are the Argonauts going win-win. Hamilton, 1, 2, 3, 4 straight losses. 4 straight losses in a row. Their win came over Edmonton, who is the worst in the league. And then back July, they had a win July 20th. They had a win over these Argonauts. They won by 3. So maybe they are looking to call it. So we're going to see how it's going to play out. Who's going to take this one home? Will it be Toronto? Will it be Hamilton? Who's going to be the superstar? Will it be Kelly throwing for 300 yards? Will it be the running back making it go, Kadeem Carey? Will he carry this Argonauts team today? We're going to see, and we're getting ready to kick it off. Some last little sips of water. Bo Levi Mitchell, he's going to get the start. First Labor Day start with the Ticats. Dallas, how's it going? Welcome in. Good to see you. 40 days, Dallas, 20 days to the first preseason game. 20 days to our first preseason broadcast. There's Chad Kelly, 16-2, career record as a starter. He's 1-0 on Labor Day. Of course, Kelly has a bomb of an arm. He can really let it fly, and that's what we're looking to see from him. Now, as you're coming in, do us a favor, tap that thumbs up button, hit that like button. It helps us out tremendously. And of course, hit that subscribe. Like I said, we have some NHL action kicking off in just 20 days. September 22nd, we'll have lots more CFL action. I'm Cole. Just bet 100 on Toronto, laying it all on the line. All right, let's kick this one off. Let's play some ball. Argos, Ticats, about to get going. Argos are going to receive. They will have first possession in this ball game. In the wind, the wind blowing the ball over off the kicker, so they're going to run up and reset that one. Not something you see every day. Using Labor Day to relax, Sarah, that's the way to do it. I hope everybody's had a great weekend, a great summer. I hate to say it, but Labor Day means it's time to go back to school for those in school. Here's the kick. It's up. They're kicking it to the left side of the field, the far side. It's going to be received. The Argos going to run this up, trying to cut through the middle. Coming back. Nice little move. Spin around. Take down. Nice little run back there by the Argos.
Yeah, second start of the season for
McMahon, 26 yards on the return.
To start the season. Mixed reviews.
Here we go. Kelly now out on the field. Let's see what he can do. Last week, 322 yards passing. He is an absolute monster.
11 deep shots in that game in his first start. He was out here early, ripping it down the field. He will never be shy.
Kelly
to take some
calling the play. They're getting set up.
The field as Toronto begins from their own 35-yard line with an extra offensive lineman in the ball game.
Here's the snap. First play. Gonna fake the handoff. A long throw downfield. And just misses Pope with a long pass over the middle. Good play. Pope kind of looked to his right, then looked to his left. Nice play to come out throwing deep. Good arm. Pope just could not catch up to it. Pope from Mississippi State. He certainly has been a favorite receiver for Kelly.
Second leading receiver at this point.
He had a nice game last game.
Expect that with Kelly getting up to speed, coming off that 9-game suspension.
So now the snapback. Argos need at least 10 here. They're going deep again, and this is going to be picked off. Interception, and a flag on the play. So it's going to be challenged right away. Challenge flag, throw on the field.
Against Richard Leonard to negate the interception.
I want the first home game.
There's definitely a bump.
Dallas.
Bump the receiver off the spot.
Well, let's see the challenge. What a way to start the Labor Day Classic.
Already fired up on this one. 2 plays into the ball game for his offense.
You see it. It's almost as if the receiver is posted up in front of him. There you saw the play. Moving Tavares Daniels out of the way so he could go get that ball himself.
Toronto is challenging that there should have been defensive pass interference on the play. The play will be reviewed.
There was a little bit of a shove on Daniels, but it was really Daniels' momentum was taking him away. Personally, I don't think this was pass interference. But we'll see what the pros call it.
Opportunities against him in terms of trying to force turnover-worthy plays.
Duke says it was pass interference. I don't know. I mean, there was definitely contact. There was a little bit of a shove, but I think it was more his momentum was taking him. I think this is going to be a judgment call.
Take another peek here.
So Daniels was running a sideline route. He went down the middle, then cut towards the sideline.
Or would he have been able to get the interception regardless, right?
I mean,
I think he would have.
To call what
I think the momentum here was taking Daniels out of bounds. The pass was behind him.
Was it enough to go through the body? We find out as our referee
Here's
Ben
the
Major
call.
has the call from command.
Upon further review, the ruling on the field stands. It is an interception. Toronto loses their challenge and a team timeout.
So it is indeed an interception. Toronto loses the challenge. Oof, that one hurt so early in the game. But I think it's the right call. It was very, very close. This honest gone either way.
And I will admit, my initial reaction was seeing Tavares Daniels kind of fall out of the way and Richard Leonard take his spot, but I don't think there was actually a shove there.
Well,
so I agree. I don't think there was a shove.
Leaving that ball inside as well, which made it one of the easier interceptions that Richard Leonard has had in his CFL career. So now Bo Levi Mitchell.
So here is Hamilton. Now Hamilton taking possession, and the first pass is going to be off the fingertips, and that one is going to be incomplete pass. So both quarterbacks struggling here out of the gun. Mitchell this season not playing very well. Yeah, it does have
critical point in their season.
Does have some yardage
in this playoff race,
but Hamilton just struggling all the way along.
The Canadian Football League knows the story.
So they didn't get any information up
numbers for Bo, but they're not winning games.
For the Argos quarterback, but we see the stats starting to populate here.
Feel the tension right now.
Back.
These quarterbacks
Mitchell going way downtown, wide open. Hamilton with the catch and the major. Oh my goodness! Good golly, Miss Molly, a touchdown, Ticats.
The quarterbacks begin 0 for 3. And then Tim
wow! You gotta be kidding me! The Ticats with a surprise. Mitchell going over the top all the way down, 57 yards. What a pass! What a catch! Reaching back, just grabbing that one. Holy moly, the Ticats with the touchdown. Wow. I'm shocked. I'm shocked right now.
White, season high 134 yards last
I don't think
week
anybody would have picked Hamilton scoring first. The extra point is up, and that one is good. Holy cow. Tim White, the 57-yard reception for a touchdown. Just 2 minutes into this game. I'm cold since I'm about to revoke my bet. I'm cold. I'm shocked. I'm shocked as they go to commercial break. Tim Hortons Field erupts. Unbelievable. What a pass. I mean, what a great play by Bo Levi Mitchell. 57 yards across the top, down the middle. Battle of Ontario. Yes, Ben, absolutely. Battle of Ontario for the Labor Day Classic. Wow. All right, Duke, sounds good. Argos suck anyways. that was wild. An interception by Kelly turns into a Cat touchdown. They haven't even put Kelly's stats up on our little tracker here. Holy mackerel. Now that is what the CFL is all about. That's how you start a classic. My goodness. That's right. Battle of Alberta later on today. Edmonton and Calgary going toe-to-toe. The Elks 3-8. The Stamps 4-6. And I'm actually taking Edmonton in that one. Gator, how's it going? Welcome in. Holy cheese whiz. I found fake football. Gator, you found the real football. Oh my gosh. Wow. Now what a start. Kelly, incomplete pass. The second one, picked off, challenge, overturned. Hamilton, incomplete pass. Then a long bomb for the major. What a start to this game. Wow, that was crazy. Battle of Alberta is at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. this evening, Eastern Time. Is nastier stand. Oh, Oilers Flames all the way, Dallas. Oilers Flames all the way. All right, we're coming back. Let's go. Cats are going to kick this off again. Argonauts going to receive back at their 5-yard line. Here we go to the 10. Trying to get up to the 20. Can't do it. Turning around, going the other way. And the pocket collapses around them. The Cats able to take down the Argonauts receiver. Wow. McMahon nowhere to go. Picks up a couple.
Defensively for the Hamilton Tiger Cats.
I'm shocked right now. You'll be cheering for the Elks. Yeah, Sarah, me as well. I'm going for the Elks. Welcome in on Facebook if you're watching along. Appreciate having you with us.
After a 6-sack season last year. Watch for the rookie Ryan Baker as part of this linebacker
I can't believe right now what we just witnessed. All right, let's see how the Argos respond. How do they turn this one around and bring it all back? Kelly. Short yard pass back to the line of scrimmage. Going to run this one up. Pick up of about 6.
Like that is DeVaris Daniels getting the target from Kelly.
Daniels going to run it up, picking up 6 yards. Toronto, they got to find their groove, and they got to find it fast. Real fast.
Obviously, we know. I mean, this is part
Triton
of
shocker. I didn't see that one
an element that we didn't see a lot in the first 9 games of the Toronto Argonauts season.
There's going to be 2nd and 4 here for the Argonauts. They have not used Kadeem Carey yet. Fake handoff again. Kelly, now he's going to throw it to Carey. He's going to get the first down and more. Flag down on the field, however. Oh, it's McMahon, excuse me, not Carey. McMahon gets the handoff.
Low to his feet, one of 3 running backs dressed here for Toronto this afternoon.
And McMahon is actually down now by the sideline. He's in some discomfort.
Wait on the field for assistance here.
He's holding his left hamstring.
Basically, you can
so he faked the handoff. McMahon then ran back up towards the sideline. He picks it up. He gets the first down.
Chance to make substitutions on special teams, etc. Check their depth charts.
So hopefully he's okay. He's being tended to.
Adjustments they may have to make.
Illegal contact on the receiver. Hamilton, number 22. The penalties declined because the gain was greater. It's going to be first down for Toronto.
So illegal contact on the receiver. That is a major penalty. Toronto declines it because the gain they picked up was actually longer than what the penalty would have awarded. So when there is a penalty, whether it's an offside, something like that, roughing the passer, any penalty that's a gain in yardage, if the actual gain on the play is more than what the penalty would have awarded, the team has the opportunity to decline that penalty, so the downs do reset to first down anyways. Now, if it's something like an offside where it's a gain of 5 yards, they'll move up 5 yards, and then they'll repeat first down or whatever the play may be.
There with some of the all-time legends like
the Jays manager, the Argos coach.
Oh.
No, let's not talk about the Jays. Although the Jays have been doing much better. They pulled out a big loss just the other day. I think they have the day off today, but I've given up on the Blue Jays for this season.
We spoke to him earlier this season. Going to get used as a bit of a swingman on the offense.
There we go, McMahon. Good little run there. Now we're getting some stats coming through. Argos 1st and 10 from their own 34. Fakes the pass. The actual handoff is there, but can't go anywhere. That's going to be Kadeem Carey. Tries to run up the gut. Picks up maybe 1 or 2, but really not able to accomplish much. Not a good rebound here by the Argos. You know, after a huge bomb by the Ticats, running in for the touchdown, Toronto here is not responded how I thought they would. So 2nd and 8 for the Argonauts. Back to passes Kelly. He's going to run up. He's going to way overthrow his intended target there. So again, Kelly struggling here in the early moments of this game. He's going to be 2 for 5. The Argos are going to have to punt this one away. Mark, hello there. Welcome in. Good to see you. Great to see everybody here. An afternoon game on Labor Day. Hard to believe we're in September already. The Argos going to kick this one away. Haggerty back. He missed last game due to injury. Argos letting the time wind down a bit. Here's the kick. Almost blocked. In fact, I think they got a piece of it. Ball is going to drop down. Ticats going to grab it. Fumble. It's going to be a no yard. So what happens in the CFL is when you receive a pass, you have to give a 5 yard or so. You have to give a little bubble around the receiver to let him catch the ball and start running. The Argos did not give that bubble, so there'll be a little penalty here. It will advance, and there's going to be a commercial break coming up. Bizarre start to this one. We're just a few minutes in, and it's already 7-0 Hamilton. Wow. Again, the Argonauts, Chad Kelly not responding how we expected him to respond. Going 2 for 5, only 17 yards. Kadeem Carey, 1 carry for only 2 yards. So a little bit sluggish out of the gate here. Good job by the Ticats. Let's not take anything away from them. This isn't a case of Toronto beating up on Toronto. Bo Levi Mitchell, 1 for 2, 57 yards for the TD. A huge pass over the middle. That was awesome. It was Tim White making that reception. The defense is coming through. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different Ticats picking up some tackles here in this one. And Haggerty, not his best punt. Haggerty known to punt the ball upwards of 50, 60 yards. This time, partially blocked, only gets 41 yards off on the kick. So not very good there. 2 minutes for high sticking. Yeah. Wow, this is wild. If this first few minutes of this football game is going to dictate what we are going to see all afternoon, this is going to be one where the heart is going to be pounding real fast. Andrew, what's going on? It's a big rival from both teams. Absolutely. This Argos Ticats is quite possibly the biggest rival in Canadian football. It is huge, just as big as some of the rivalries out west. No, Sarah, no real high sticking. It's just Dallas having some fun. Alexander, welcome in. That's right. Check your points. See how many points you have acquired. You are earning points just by hanging out and chatting along with us. All right, here we go. Ticats. Let's see what they do here. We got a flag right away. And of course, Hamilton's pointing at Toronto. Toronto's pointing at Hamilton. Is this offside or procedure? So it is going to be an offside. Argonauts.
It's a 5-yard penalty. It's still first down.
So there we go. This is an example of what we talked about earlier. 5 yards. Repeat first down.
Buffer there.
Colin, hello. What's going on? Welcome in.
They shift the defensive
So
line,
the
and then
Argonauts just
Ollie
couldn't
trying
get
to work
set.
his way
They were
around,
shuffling
jumps.
all over the
I think
place.
both thought that one was going to go against Woodmansey for doing
So
it
it's going to
too
be
slow, but
first and 5 for the Ticats.
you pick up a
Motion
couple
was
of
running.
yards,
They
so
have
first
to
and
reset.
5, playbook wide open
Now
here
they're in motion. Here's
for
the
Tiger
snap.
Cats.
Ticats a good
Mitchell
jump.
steps up in the
Quarterback
pocket.
Mitchell, he's going to tuck it under the arm and run. First down and more as he crosses midfield all the way down to the 43, 44-yard line. Chase Money, what's going on? I had the Argos to win this one. The Argonauts are 6-4. Ticats are 2-9. However, Hamilton does hold a win over the Argonauts this season, one of their 2 victories. But I still think the Argos will come back and win. So that's where my pick is going.
A week ago.
So it's going to be first and 10 Hamilton from the Toronto 43. Little fake handoff now. It's a flicker back. Good speed by the Ticats to the line of scrimmage, picking up maybe 1 or 2.
We take a look at the Argonauts starting defense trying to shut down Bo Levi.
Not a good start there.
Defensively for this team, of course, Jake Serezna has been a great acquisition for them on the inside, one of the best interior pass rushers in the league.
-6.
Sophic signed from Hamilton as a free agent. Second on the Toronto Argonauts.
You know, if you would have asked me before this game started, I would say yes, they would cover that. Now, to be honest, I'm not so sure. I kind of would take them for the outright win. Going by the spread makes me nervous. Here come the Ticats again. They pick up more. Leaping over the diving defender. First down and more. What a great run here by the Ticats. Holy mackerel.
Nice effort after the catch.
Excellent run by the Ticats. Great reception, running down, leaping over the Argonaut defender, diving to make the tackle. Love these little leapfrog plays. Getting some good blocks. Excellent run by the Ticats. Hamilton off the snap. Fake the handoff. The Argos are coming. They're going to unload. Short yardage play. A great reception and another long run. Bell is just driving all the way downfield. Toronto forgetting how to tackle. This ain't flag football, fellas. Let's go. Greg Bell. Another big run. His first one was 24 yards long. They give him another opportunity. He takes the ball and he just goes.
Jordan Murray has the kick out.
What's up with that? Hamilton getting close to scoring again.
Creating a lane for Greg Bell to set up the Tiger Cats on the doorstep.
And we have Talia
first and goal from the 3
right now at quarterback. Well, Mitchell to the sideline. Tagovailoa listed as the 3rd stringer.
Here's the handoff. No, they fake it. They're going to march this one in. Uncontested touchdown, Ticats. Wow, Hamilton just literally taunting, walking across the end zone. Oh my goodness gracious.
Pretty much walked that one in.
The snap comes, they fake the handoff, and they just rush that one in. The Ticats with a commanding lead now. But we saw this against the Rough Riders. The Rough Riders
6 plays, 62
went out to a big
yards in
lead, and
3
Toronto
minutes.
came all the way back.
Hamilton offense
14-0 for the home team Tiger Cats at Tim Hortons Field. What's up with that? Onyx coming in. What's going on, Onyx? Welcome in. Good to see you. 14 months as a young gun. Welcome in. And thank you. 14-0. Chase need a TD big time. What happened to the Argonauts defense? A lot of time. That's right, Logan. There is a ton of time. That's the thing with the CFL, right? Anything can happen. We've seen this story before. The Argos have been down bunches and they've come back. So I'm not worried. But boy, oh boy, what a start. What an unbelievable start. I mean, this is nuts. Absolutely nuts. Bo Levi Mitchell, 3 for 4, 96 yards throwing, 1 carry, 14 yards. Ticats, 3 different receivers each with some big yards. Tim White, 57 yards. Bell, 24 yards. Dunbar Jr., 15 yards. Some big receptions. The Argos can't get their passing game going. Kelly's only 2 for 5 with 17 total yards, and even receiving, they only have a total of 19 yards rushing. So the Argonauts, they gotta find their game. Yeah, Andrew, rough start here from this Toronto squad, but they can turn it around. Hamilton is a tough place to play. They are a great crowd. But boy, oh boy, oh boy, this one surprised me. I think it's just here. What is it? I think it's just, that's Argos, and I think it's Redeemed Ticats. Those are your 2 redemptions. Here you go. Eat them raw. These Ticats. Unbelievable. I'm absolutely, I cannot believe this Hamilton squad starting this game right now.
To go celebrate with Talia Tagovailoa in his first CFL major.
This is going to be kicked off.
The Argonauts get possession back inside their own 5-yard line. They won't get out beyond the
Not a big run. Toronto again pinned deep in their own zone.
Lots of work to do for Chad Kelly and the Argos offense.
Toronto really having some trouble getting things going right now. Let's see if Kelly can actually get some completions here. Start moving the chains. Usually the Argos kick return game is solid, but McMahon not able to get anything going. Special teams struggling here early.
Well, it's interesting because Kelly's trying not to force.
We got under 7 to go in the first quarter. Toronto starting this drive at their own 21-yard line. Here's the snap. Kelly going to hand this one off. And again, nowhere to go. The Ticats defense just too strong. Carey again stopped. You know, it's funny. When Cameron Dukes was the starting quarterback, he used Kadeem Carey very well. Kadeem Carey would just pound it. Nobody could stop him. And he has really struggled the last couple of games. I don't need a farmer's almanac. I just sit in the field, meditate, smell the wind as it speaks to me. There you go, Sarah. Love it. Here's the snap. Kelly looking downfield. Look out. He's going to run. He's going for that line. First down, sliding in. This is going to be close. He should get the spot as a first down.
That'll be
And
Wilson.
It is. Wow. Kelly delayed the run and almost got snagged from behind.
Slides underneath this.
My goodness, just got away. And good eyesight, seeing the defenders coming at him downfield. He goes down to slide to avoid a potential knockout there because he would have gotten rocked as he was lined up. So 1st and 10 for the Argos from their 31 now. This time they're going to hand it off. Here goes, is this Carey again? He's still going. He's still going. There you go. Kadeem Carey with a wonderful run, picking up the first down and more. That's what he's got to do. Kadeem Carey reminds me a lot like Pinball Clemens back in the day. The way he's able to bounce off defenders like he just did there. He's wrapped up. He shakes them off with a little spinorama and picks up an extra couple of yards. So a nice run there by Kadeem Carey. 21-yard gain.
Removed from the game right now by the injury spotter. They've got some substitutions with Ray Wilborn, who was a late addition to the roster for this football game.
Let's see what the Argos have for us now. They're at their own 52-yard line. 1st and 10. Kelly, he's going to throw this one across. They're going to pick up another first down. Quick snap and a quick throw. Great play call here by the Argonauts.
Wilson took over this season from Simone Lawrence. at that weak side linebacker spot.
I like that play call a lot, actually.
Job leading tackler for this.
They're over midfield. Kelly back to pass. He's looking deep. He's going way deep. He's got a man, but way overthrown. Trying to hit Daniels again. Kelly unleashes the arm. Yeah, that's probably a 40-yard pass. But Daniels just could not catch up to that in time. So again, those would be great plays, but I think they got to shorten it up a little bit. Kelly's gone deep a few times, and he's just overthrowing his receivers.
He's moved to the back end right now. We expect to see a lot of different permutations and combinations from the Tiger Cats in terms of their defensive personnel.
2nd and 10.
Nothing less with Chris Jones.
Argos going to run this one up. They're only going to pick up about 6 to the Ticats 40, 41, 46. Where are they going to spot it? It's going to be 3rd down. The Argos could attempt to go for a field goal. 3rd and 5.
Field goal unit is out.
And they are. They're going to bring in the field goal unit. So we're going to get a 52-yard attempt.
The walk-off rouge, the much discussed.
Is my
walk-off missed field goal rouge.
All I heard is walk-off.
Call correct.
They won the game. That's all that matters to Ryan Dinwiddie.
47 yards. Kick is up. It's right down the middle if it's got the legs, and it does. The Argos are on the board with a field goal.
One of the best in the CFL in his career on a perfect day for a Labor Day Classic here in Hamilton.
Great kick there. Putting it in. Hiller, I can never say his name correctly. Hiralahu picks up the 3, gets the field goal. He puts it in. Ticats will have the ball when they return from commercial break. Kelly picking up a few passes. Well, really only one extra completion there. Kadeem Carey picking up a couple of runs there, his longest being at 21. Of course, Kelly with the 10-yard run, as did Adubaboy. So Argos picking up, moving the ball, moving the chains, getting some first downs. That is super important. Gerard, how's it going? Welcome in, buddy. No, never have to apologize. We're just happy to have you along for the ride. But nice to see the Argos moving the chains, getting some stats, as we got 3.5 minutes to go. 5 first downs for the Ticats, 4 now for the Argonauts. But the Hamilton, 114 total yards compared to Toronto's 68. Hamilton with a couple TDs. All Toronto has to remember by is a field goal. They're going to look to see Hamilton trying to extend their lead here. Many classic Labor Day matchups. It is Dallas. It is a sold-out crowd at Tim Hortons Field here today. And it's beautiful because this is just before the weather is about to change. And you know, if you're in Toronto or if you're in Hamilton, Niagara Falls, anywhere in southern Ontario, you know that after Labor Day, that weather can change at any time. Triton in the house. It's rivalry. Nice, Triton. Welcome in everybody on Facebook. Thanks for joining us there as well. All right, let's see. What's Hamilton going to do? They have it at the 40-yard line. Back to pass. Going across field all alone. What a reception. The 20, the 10. Touchdown, Ticats.
He really does love Labor Day.
Holy cow. What a pass.
In his career on Labor Day,
that was ridiculous.
And in the first quarter, it is shot after shot.
One snap goes way downtown. This is definitely Ticat country. A huge bomb. The receiver wide open. What a catch. A little hot step dance into the end zone, and the Ticats
early in the season
are mopping the floor with the Argonauts, soon to be 21-3. And there it is. 3 touchdowns in the first quarter. That is unbelievable.
19-12 is worth 6. every time right now in this
What?
first quarter on Labor Day.
What?
Well, terrific start here. Tim White, as usual.
Tim White again. He's got 2 receptions for a total of 127 yards.
Basically, and he just gets the
That's 70 yards. Ridiculous. What a catch. Amos cannot catch up to him. He's way out ahead.
Recognizes it immediately, and again on the money on the deep ball.
Unbelievable. I don't know if they were sleeping on the Ticat team. What is going on? Hamilton, what a lead they have jumped out to here. Again, lots of time left in this game, but my goodness. This is nuts. Lee, welcome in. Derek, welcome in. Watching along on Facebook. This is unreal. If you're just joining us, welcome. Make sure to hit that thumbs up for us. Hit that like. Ticats. Wow. Mitchell. What a game he is having. They're going to kick off. The Argos must find an answer.
They created them on D and weren't
Here
able
they
to
come.
capitalize. Here, a different story.
Argos running up the middle. There's a big tackle takedown there.
Gets himself into the mix on that kickoff return as Tim White.
Grant finally able to get in and touch a ball, but he's got nowhere to go. Jerian Grant, usually a spectacular returner, only able to pick up about 26 yards there. This is the 250th meeting all time. Hamilton leads at 141 to 106.
Very fitting.
Toronto won the last 2 Labor Day Classics. Previous to that, they lost 7 in a row. Here's the snap. Argos fake the handoff. Kelly rolling out. Going to throw this across up to midfield. Toronto, nice little run. 3 Ticats, 4 Ticats. Going to take him down as the Ticats pounce.
Kelly, little flick of the wrist in behind the defense.
So a nice little run up there. Coxey getting in the mix.
Like windows sliding in opposite directions here. As
Unbelievable.
Kelly go to his left.
For me, Andrew, no, just football, getting the boys ready for school, just taking it easy.
Nice touch on that ball.
So nice little run down to the Hamilton 53. Another quick snap. The Argos close to the first down line, and they're going to cross it. Forward progress is stopped. We'll see where they spot this ball. It's going to be close to the first down.
Mittal opened the season on the.
Let's see where they give it to them. But we've had a great week just getting back from vacation, so it's nice to get back online. Get some streaming in. If you missed it over on our gaming channel, we got some streaming in. Little guy streaming, I think it was some Fortnite or Roblox. We were streaming Star Wars Outlaws, a new game. I have many hours put in that now. It is so good. We'll stream more of that coming up soon. Here's a pass across the Argos, one-handed catch for a reception. Prep coming in. Welcome in, Prep. Great to see you. Tell those kids to get a job already. I'm trying. The wife won't let them work yet. 20 months. Prep, thank you for everything. I hope you guys are doing well. And Prep, I know you guys were on vacation as well. I hope you had an awesome time. But there it is. Stepping up, seeing one of those Kelly bombs.
No big deal.
Nice long reception, 28 yards to the Hamilton 15. Now Toronto's only 58% in the red zone. They're just outside of it. Now they're inside. Polk's going to make the grab, and he's going to get taken down. So a 5-yard pickup here for Toronto. It's going to be 2nd and 5. The Argos looking to strike. Of course, if you're a hockey fan, coming up in 20 days, September 22nd, preseason action kicks off here on the channel. Cannot wait. Those zeros on the clock, last play of the first quarter. Let's see what Toronto can do. 2nd and 5 from the Hamilton 10. Kelly runs. He tries to run it himself. Was he blindfolded? Kelly elects to run it up the middle. He runs right into his own man and falls down.
Sanchez
What a
out.
bizarre
I was just
play.
thinking, at least it wasn't Mark Sanchez.
So that's going to bring it up to 3rd and 6. And they actually lost a yard.
Kelly with a
So that should do it. That should have been the last play of the first quarter. And it is. So when they return from commercial break to start the second quarter, the Argonauts are going to have a 3rd and 6. In the way they've played so far today, in the way they've played in the red zone last week, I would kick this one for the field goal because Toronto has not been good in the red zone. 58%. They're 4th in the league, which is mind-blowing that at 58%, they're 4th in the league in terms of red zone completion attempts. But what a first quarter. If you missed it, if you weren't able to be here from the beginning, it's been all Ticats. Ticats just going crazy here today. They started it off at the 13:31 marker. Bo Levi Mitchell completed a pass to Tim White, 44 yards for the touchdown. Then at the 7:37 marker, it was a touchdown, a 3-yard rush, making it 14-0. Then the Argos put up a field goal, 47-yard attempt. It made it 14-3. And then Bo Levi Mitchell again to Tim White. This is not a repeat. This time it was 45 yards to make it 21-3. Ticats. Ticats out on a tear. The Argos were heavily favored to win this matchup, but boy, oh boy, has that changed. Ticats now heavily favored. The Argonauts, they need to pick things back up. I have the Argonauts all day to win this one, but they got a job to do, and it's a tough job to do. They got to get back in here and get going. Plus 240 now. 7-6, Argos leads in first down. Ticats lead in passing yards with 166, 39 rushing yards for the Argos, but Ticats lead in overall yards, 184. So not a great start at all for the Argonauts. Time of possession, Argonauts have had most possession in that first quarter, 9 minutes, 31 seconds to Hamilton's 5:29. Let's see what the Argonauts are going to pull out. What are they going to do here? So Kelly just ran it up the middle. Oh, he slipped. He kind of stumbled. He was going to go left, and he tried to cut right, and he lost his footing, stumbled into his own player, and goes down. So they're going to go for it. The Argos 3rd and 6. They're going for it. I think they're trying to get Hamilton to jump offside. And they're going to take the 5-yard penalty. So the Argonauts were trying to get Hamilton to jump. 5-yard penalty. So they're going to move back. The kicking crew will come on now. They could not get Hamilton to jump on the offside. You start seeing this more and more now, where when it's 3rd down, the team tries to get the defending team to jump offside and take the penalty. So the Argos are going to go for another field goal. JDA, what's going on, buddy? Welcome in. Good to see you. Here's the kick. It's good again, right down the middle. Hilar Arju. He's going to go 2 for 2, 21-6. The Argos get a few points on the board, but again, this has been all Hamilton all day. Wow.
But what do you remember?
Unbelievable. Can't believe it. The Pickle Man coming out to make an appearance. Gotta love the Pickle Man. That was unbelievable. What a kick. The Argos. Liram. Hiralahu. 2 for 2. He was the savior in the last game with the Rouge at the end to pick up the single point to put the Argos ahead. But the Argos are going to need a whole lot of help here this afternoon.
Tons of great
Ticats with possession. They're going to hand it off. Trying to cut the corner. They can't. Argos make a tackle.
A little underneath flip. Go for a gain of a couple. John Jones makes the play.
Yeah, Jones continuing to start at middle linebacker for the Argonauts. The absence of the injured Winton McManus. So
His
here before the game working out.
Sarah, but he's really
His
sour.
return, but very fortunate to have the versatility.
Gotta love the
Jonathan
pickle man.
Jones in that linebacking core.
Very different feeling defense here for Toronto.
The Argos get things set.
It is so much for them. And Jones
Defense
doing
is ready.
everything he can to try and
Ticats.
replace it if
Counting
that's
it in
possible.
from the Hamilton 42.
Levi
There's the
Mitchell
snap.
gets a four-man
Going to
rush.
throw it back to the line of
Finds
scrimmage.
open Greg
Ticats
Bell,
running
who
for the first down
tries to
marker.
win the race
And they
to the
get it.
first
So it's
down
going to
marker,
reset
and he will
first and
convert.
10 Hamilton. Ticats are playing such a great game in this first half. It's mind-blowing.
Getting Greg Bell involved.
Shocking how well they're playing.
Working from the backfield, just going to shoot out to the flat. Little bit of a rub.
Unbelievable.
In front of him
Bell
at the bottom.
again. Bell has proven to be a
Extra
pretty
time.
reliable
Yeah.
target here.
James Butler
So from the 50-yard line,
Not a pick,
Hamilton
just a
first
rub.
and 10.
out with Greg Bell in the lineup here. Butler on the season, 37 catches and 100.
You're waiting, looking around. Hamilton, are they calling an audible here?
Walter Fletcher more productive as a running
There
back
goes
in
the
passing
motion,
game
the
in CFL
snap.
this year.
Quick
Bell
outlet
screened
back
out
to the line of
Stephen Dunbar,
scrimmage.
tried to get
Hamilton
him
trying to
going in
work
the
it up.
game.
Nowhere to go. Now he finds a lane taken
Gain of
down
7
again,
or
and
8
probably a
yards to play. We look
6-yard,
back at Greg
7-yard
Bell
pickup here.
And his action.
So Hamilton with some nice moves, going to pick up a few. Last week, Greg Bell had 12 carries, 41 yards, and 2 TDs. He's already blowing that out of the water with 3 receptions for 34 yards.
Empty it out for
Hamilton.
Mitchell here.
Now they snap, looking back.
To his right, comes back left.
Going right
Finds
across the
open
middle.
man.
Great throw
Tim
again.
with another grab, moves the chains.
The Argos' deep zone defense is not very good right now. Hamilton just picking it apart.
Yeah, it's
Great
interesting to see
sight. The
things
whole
click
middle of the field is
for the
open.
Tiger Cats the way they have so far in
The
this
whole
league.
middle of the
Managed
field is open.
down on the sidelines before
Toronto
the game
needs
with,
to
with
close that
Simone
up. They got to
Lawrence,
get a
and we
little
talked
tighter.
bit
They're giving up
about the
too
team,
many
and his
long
feeling was,
yardage plays.
You're going to see their best today, because if they can't bring it,
They got to
on
really
Labor Day,
figure this one out.
When's it going to happen? And the Cats have delivered so
Hamilton
far.
first
8 straight
in 10
completions
again
for
now
Levi
from the
Mitchell
Toronto
after
40.
beginning 0 of 1.
Going to
At the
hand
start of
this
the
one
game, of
off,
course,
running
that
it up the
second
middle,
pass
picking up
attempt
about 2 or
was
3.
a touchdown to Tim White, and it's been all downhill for the Tiger Cats.
So now they're starting to
offense
mix
since
it up.
then
This is what's going to be trouble here
looks like Greg Bell was a little
for the Argonauts
slow
as they
onto
continue
his
to
feet as David
shake and
Beard
bake,
Brandon
mix it up.
Redenberg asked him to take a
Toronto's
second
got
and
to
check
come
things
in a
out.
little bit and play a little deeper.
see him able
Not
to-
deeper, excuse me, a little shallow.
Not just get off under his own
So
power.
their zone needs to really kind of spread up
A
here.
little bit of a jog. Take a look at the end of this play to see if we can tell
What happened? We
just
got
what
an injured
happened to
player.
running back Greg Bell.
A little tweak running into the back of David Beard.
Yeah, David Beard's butt to the side of his head. And rocked him a little bit.
So Greg Bell goes to the sideline. Litre is the listed backup running back, but he's a little bit of everything in this offense. As you see, 34
All right, let's see what they
right there, who will line up alongside
what they do, what they
Levi
pull up.
Mitchell.
We haven't seen Bridges yet. I
Four
don't know. I
receivers
don't
for
think
now
he's
to
in the
right
game today.
Of Bo. Pressure on Mitchell, gets it away underneath.
Here they come. Here's a nice
Stephen
reception
Dunbar
again.
Jr. sitting down
Picking
in
up some
between the
yards.
zones, and another second down conversion for the Tiger Cats.
Unbelievable. The Ticats just tearing
Dunbar
this
Jr., you
one
see him
apart. The Argonauts
switching spots
struggling.
in that
Let's see.
alignment
Let's take a
motion
peek
with
here.
Brendan O'Leary Orange. Again, another little rub there as you saw Keandre Smith. Heading
Unbelievable.
on
No,
the
Bridges
out as
is in there.
Dunbar works
He's
inside.
showing
That delays
as
the defender
active. He just hasn't
enough
had a reception yet today.
to buy room for that completion.
So we haven't seen any stats come along the board.
Go to the line of scrimmage here. Mitchell operates from the 23-yard line. Takes the run.
Here's
looks
a
to the
throw
isolated
again.
route, and it's incomplete.
This is going to be
Great
knocked
coverage
down.
that
Big
time.
defensive
Franklin
play
with
here
Shamar
by the
Bridges. What a great
Argonauts.
matchup that was.
Hamilton threatening yet again.
A couple of great young guys in the Canadian Football League. You're gonna see
Hamilton threatening.
Bridges.
And there it is. We're talking about him. You're talking
Push
about
up right
Bridges.
towards the middle. He's trying to get inside position.
Trying to
there,
get in there.
but nice job by Benji Franklin coming
just
Really
has it
gonna hand
knocked
it on that
away.
Bridges telling us this week he just loves being in the Canadian Football League. He's so thankful for the journey that he's gone through to get to this point. Taught him a lot of gratitude and could not be happier than to be here in the CFL, having success and leading the league in targets and catches as well. As Mitchell, the deep
Just coming
drop,
around, Hamilton
shuffles
looking
around the
back.
pocket,
Saka, laka, laka, laka. The Argos with a big quarterback sack. Bringing up third down.
Into the
Finally, a
Ticats
solid
backfield,
defensive play
bringing
here
down
by the
Hamilton's starting
Argonauts.
quarterback as these two teams continue
28
to go
months for
shot
Dallas.
shot with signs
Wow,
of the
hasn't
season.
been that long.
Yeah, Hawley
Can you
working
believe
from his
it?
defensive tackle.
Can you believe, Dallas? We're going into
Position.
our 4th hockey season here on the channel.
Showing some quickness working.
Crazy,
on
eh?
the twist there, loop into the inside.
We didn't even celebrate it, but we just passed our
Jake Serezna,
3-year
so
streaming
many
anniversary
times
in
the
August,
Calgary
going into year
Edmonton
number
matchup
4.
as well. But Ralph Hawley, the one that gets there, maybe makes up for the offside penalty that 99 took
Prep, I don't know what
in
you're
the
talking
first quarter
about.
of this ball game as Mark Leggio, after the sack,
A long field goal,
Try to knock it down
37-yard
from
field goal
37
attempt. That's
yards
up
away.
down the middle. That should be
with a
good,
swirling
and it
wind
is
to Tim Hortons Field, as
24-6
there's been
now.
for so many Labor Day classics.
24-6. But a big defensive play here by the Argonauts. First, the stop right by the goal line. Now, the quarterback sack. Hopefully, that'll give the team something to build on. Now, while they're at commercial break, I wanted to take a minute here on this Labor Day and just have a quick moment. If you didn't hear, the hockey world was saddened as Johnny Gaudreau and brother Matthew were tragically killed by a drunk driver a couple of days ago. And I wanted to just take a moment of silence and respect for the Gaudreau family. All right, thank you. Very sad story. Terrible, sad story. And not that we need any reminders about drinking and driving, because far too many people have been impacted. And if you don't already know, but if you're out and you're having a few beverages and you're thinking about getting behind the wheel and driving, don't. These could have been avoided. You know, they were in town in New Jersey celebrating their sister's wedding when they tragically got struck riding bikes. If you've seen the clip, it's all over social media about the person who did it in court, almost feeling inconvenienced that he had to spend time in jail because of the long weekend awaiting his case. Just a terrible human being, a terrible decision. So if you're ever thinking about getting behind the wheel, call an Uber, call a taxi, call a friend. There's so many options today with technology how to get a lift. There's no need to get behind the wheel. So please do not. So a terrible situation. And let's all try to remind our friends and family to do a little better. If you know somebody that's ever gotten behind the wheel, do your best to convince them it's not a good idea. So thank you for that. And of course, we'll always remember Johnny Gaudreau, some unbelievable hockey moments. Now let's get back to some CFL football here and see what the Argos can do. There's a nice reception by the Argonauts as they're going to move this one downfield. Unger the third, coming up with a big play. The Argos first in 10 as they're going to start to march downfield. They need to score a touchdown here in this second quarter. They need to start putting some more points on the board.
Try to high point of football against each other at some point here today. Peters and DeMonte Coates as David Unger made the grab on that last play.
The Toronto is just over the midfield marker. They're going to hand this one over, going to run it up. And a little pickup. So the Argos going to start to move down. Clean carry again. Creeping along, picking up 5 yards.
6 yards, second and 4.
Yeah, good to see Kyle Wilson back in the Tiger Cat lineup.
That's right, give those throw punches.
Removed by the injury spotters after being the victim of some friendly fire.
Thank you, B. Disney. It's nice to be back. Nice to be back.
A lot of movement. You called it early, Dwayne, on the back end of this
nice
Tiger Cats defense.
summer vacation.
Moxie,
Here we go. Here's the snap. Where's the ball? Kelly has it. What a fake handoff. Kelly's going to run. Pressure coming from behind. He escapes it. First down and more. Big hit as Chad Kelly goes down hard.
Looks like that was Jamal Peters.
Peters coming up with a big shoulder tackle. Big shoulder check.
Never shy to deliver a little bit of contact. Burning in from his corner position as soon as he
Dallas, yeah, it's been
with that one.
Unbelievable. I can't believe fourth season is just around the corner. What a ride this has been. What a trip.
For a little jaunt. I think I'll go join him.
I think I'll end that jaunt. Nonetheless, a first down.
So first and 10 from the 33. Toronto continuing a good drive. Another handoff, and again, this is about 6 yards by Carey. Carey starting to dance up the middle.
Back into this football game, but this is the running game that
making some good moves. We are going to have a blast this season.
Yeah, just a good decision here from Kelly. Again, we talked about the concern of him maybe feeling impatient, wanting to force some plays. That's frankly a positive sign.
All right, so it's going to be 2nd and 4 now from the Hamilton 27. So great job, Argos. Huvio, what's going on? Been a hot minute. We are glad to have you back with us. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
You're going up against the Hamilton crowd.
So we got conversation going on. The Hamilton sideline,
a lot of really difficult
kind of having some conversations here.
Going as Brandon Calver is down for the Toronto Argonauts, and the Argos training staff will take a look.
Working on his leg, the Argos training staff taking a look at the legs. They're going to take a commercial break. So thank you for being here. Welcoming everybody. If you are just popping in, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and please hit that subscribe as well. We will be following the Argonauts right through till the end of the season. Don't forget to check out our weekly CFL pick videos. We post them traditionally on Wednesdays. We posted this week's on Thursday because the games were kind of extended a little bit by one day for the long weekend. So our CFL pick videos. Last week we did well. We went 3 for 4. This week we're 1-1 right now, and we'll see what happens. I have the Argos in this one, but yeah, check out our CFL weekly pick videos. They're about 4 or 5 minutes each, and then yeah, we'll have the Argo live streams. And coming up in 20 days, September 22nd, it's going to be birthday week here on the channel as we celebrate my birthday and Dina B's birthday. We're going to have the Argo game September 20th. We got the Toronto Maple Leafs in preseason action September 22nd, and more to come as we celebrate some birthdays here on the channel towards the end of September. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we're going to start getting a whole bunch of streams scheduled well in advance. I'm still waiting to see from a preseason standpoint what other games will be available. And then, of course, once we hit the NHL regular season, we're going to be here an awful lot. So hope you will join us, much like you did last year. And we had so much fun last year. Some good times, some stressful times, but a whole lot of fun. All right, they're coming back from commercial break. The cowbells are out. They're ringing. The Argos fans, lots of Argo fans down in Hamilton for this one. Now let's see if the Argos can continue this drive. 2nd and 4 from the Hamilton 27. Going to hand it off. Carey trying to muster his way to the line. He's going to be just short. Going to be 3rd and 1. So the Argos have some decisions to make. Cameron Dukes came in the past for these 3rd and 1 situations. Looks like Kelly wants to move fast. He's setting everybody up. He's calling the play. Back to pass, 3rd and 1. Going to hand this one over and stops. And the officials are going to blow this one dead. Kelly is screaming at the officials.
Sorry, I've been away. Is that what he's telling him?
You got to whistle it in, reset the play clock.
So they're going to reset the play clock. The officials were still set. They didn't call the play in. So the officials have to blow the whistle to signal the play can go. So Kelly should be happy they didn't call this one in because they were not successful on the play. He was hoping to catch the Hamilton defense off their game.
Again, like they did a drive earlier. Now flags come up.
So Kelly again screaming. Still third down. It's a time count violation on Toronto. Well, Hamilton likes that one. Now going to become 3rd and 6 instead of 3rd and 1. So what a great drive Toronto is having has turned into a disaster at the end of this set of downs. Let's see what the play call is going to be.
Reset of the play clock.
The Hamilton fans are chanting, the Argos suck.
Down near the Ticat bench.
He's in front of the Tiger Cats bench. That's not on the
Was
edges.
Kelly
of the
coming
box
off?
On the same sideline here. He's all the way down at the 40 and now makes
So we
his
got
way
6
back.
minutes left to go here. The Argos are going to go for another field goal opportunity. They made it from 47 and 23. This is not how they wanted to end this drive.
No majors thus far. For Chad Kelly and the Toronto Argonauts
36-yard attempt. That's going to be up and good. So it's going to be 24 to 9.
Haggerty on the hold, and it's all triples so far
Wow.
for the Argos offense.
The Argos with a great drive stalls. They're going to go to commercial break with under 6 minutes to go here in the first half. The Argonauts just cannot put this one together. A great drive comes to an end with a calamity of just bad plays. Instead, on that 3rd and 1, Chad Kelly tried to rush it from the shotgun instead of bringing Cameron Dukes in and doing a short yardage quarterback sneak or a short yardage running back drive. Not a good set of calls to end that drive. And we've seen that a lot with this Argonauts team, especially all last week. A lot of bad play calls in short yardage situations, and that seems to be continuing for the Argonauts here today. So hopefully that will turn things around. I'm sure they will blow this up in the second half. That's what I'm hoping so. I really hope they will, because we've seen them. They did this last week against Saskatchewan, right? They were hurting, and the second half they came out and played a very different game. So anything can happen in the CFL. Just because they're down big right now doesn't mean it's a shoo-in for the Ticats. Norman, how's it going? Welcome in. So you're right. Anything can happen, and this certainly, Bellion can turn this one around. Chicken tonight for us. Don't know if it's the final choice. You know what? I don't know what we're doing tonight for dinner. Hopefully, it's something good. The Argonauts, their defense just had a great stop in the last set of downs, and they were able to put something together here, so it gives their defense a bit of a rest. They're going to have to hope the defense can make some big stops right now. Ticats are atrocious in the second half. Yeah, but boy, the way they're playing right now, they look real good. They're a better team, just need to focus more on the defense. Even can win by field goals and by one TD. That's right. All facts. And that's the fun of the game here in the Canadian Football League.
There's no choice.
Lots of time left to go.
As much as you possibly can prepare later is Sam White and his great
So
day.
let's see what the Ticats come back with. The other popcorn chips.
Side,
Absolutely, Andrew. I'm not a huge popcorn guy, but I don't mind it. I'm definitely more of a chips guy. Chips and some onion dip. All good things.
Puts 3 more points on the board, but got a
All right.
feeling it's got to be
Ticats with
touchdowns if you
possession
want to beat
from their
Hamilton
own
here
40.
today. On home
Snap,
turf.
they're going to run this up. Nice little move. Spin move across the first down marker. Hamilton picking up the first down.
A nice execution here by the Hamilton Tiger Cats. You get the pulling lineman.
Toronto's got to make some better stops on those runs. Hamilton has been able to run through them with no real issue at all.
Reaction by Greg Bell to get that one north-south. As soon as he sees that.
So here we go. Hamilton first and 10 again. Under 5 to go.
Ball game here. James Tuck with a nice kick-out block. The fullback on
all right, see you later, Andrew.
Well, now Toronto will rush 5.
Here's a snap over the top again. A great throw. Is it caught or is it incomplete?
It's incomplete. Looking for
incomplete. They're going to wave that one off. Ooh, cabbage rolls. Norman, yes.
Yeah, it looked like
I'm with you. I love cabbage rolls.
Upon contact, wasn't able to
cabbage rolls are delicious. The only problem with cabbage rolls is your whole house smells like cabbage.
Takes him down. Milton, who started the
They're
season
so good.
as a Hamilton Tiger Cat.
Audibly, you can tell Bo
Hamilton 51, second and 10. Let's see if the Argos can get another big stop here.
Sideline to sideline.
Back to pass. Going deep the opposite side of the field. This is going to be incomplete. The Hamilton receiver went down.
A couple of rough snaps for a guy who's been great here.
No flag thrown.
Deshaun Amos, the closest man in coverage.
So it's going to be 3rd and 10. Hamilton's going to have to punt this one away. So the first time, quick couple.
Sliding as he tried,
and that's going to have to be kicked away. Richard, what's going on? Richard coming in with 5 gifted memberships. Richard, thank you so much. Great to see you, Richard, at a normal time in the day for you, I'm sure. But congratulations to all of our channel members getting some gifted memberships courtesy of Richard. Thank you so much.
Flag comes down. Looks like no yards will be called. Grant.
Now we get a flag on the play.
Canadian Football League.
Grant tried to make it receive it. Darian Grant right now has wrapped his hair. His hair used to be loose, and a couple times he grabbed the hair and pulled it down. Thank you for hitting that subscribe as well. Appreciate you joining the channel.
Pretty impressive company.
But Darian Grant has wrapped kind of, it almost looks like white tape around the long dreadlocks. And he's put that in so the hair is not flowing to make it a little harder to tackle. Again, Bellin, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button. Appreciate it.
This season.
Fair game.
Oh, Richard, it's your birthday.
Teams have taken advantage of it on Generian, trying to punish a guy who's punished so many teams across the league with
happy birthday, Richard. Richard, another thing we have in common, September birthdays. Let's get some birthday cakes in the chat for Richard.
Especially late in games, right? So many of those returns coming in 3rd and 4th quarters. He's really been a difference maker for them in this season, in which the Argonauts are sitting here. And yes, they have a above 500 record, but without him, I'm not sure that they'd be able to say that. It's Chad Kelly.
Kelly back to pass again. Going to hang on to it. Now he's going to throw this. Argo's going to pick up the first down.
And he'll pick up
and more.
And Argonauts first down after crossing the 100-yard mark. The first Argonaut to do that last week in their game with Saskatchewan.
Yeah, they had been a little more conservative than what we...
That is awesome. Thank you very much. And a very, very happy birthday. Get a little redeemed birthday. A little happy birthday for Richard.
Now as Toronto gets to the line quickly. Trying to set things up. And it looks like they have called the 3-minute warning on the
7,
field.
the betting lines change
at Tim Hortons
so often depending on what happens, and everybody uses different
just down the road.
different sites, and
the defenses are balling.
You know, the lines
3-minute warning in the first half
are slightly different depending on what you use, which is the only reasons why we don't have them on included. I'd hate to show my betting lines that say, oh, this is going to be at, you know, plus 250 on my, you know, whatever I use, but whatever you use has plus 275. I know it's not a huge difference, but that's the only reason why we don't put them on. But we'll call them out every once in a while. So thank you for coming in. Thank you for joining us on this Labor Day Monday, Labor Day Classic. Who are you taking, Seven? Who are you going with? Who is your pick on this Labor Day? Because if the Argos don't come back, it's going to bust my whole weekend. But I'm fairly certain they will. They showed their strength in the second half last week. I expect to see a lot from them in the second half here today. We are at the 3-minute warning. The 3-minute warning, and it has been all Hamilton in this game. Coming up at halftime, stick around and join us, or if you're going to step away and use the facilities or grab a snack, leave your stream on. We're going to go down all the stats for each team and some individual player stats. Let's see. Took the Argos plus 8.5 live. 8.5. 8.5 might be tough, but hey, you never know. After retirement of Andy Murray, a new British man, the last 8 in the U.S. Open, Jack Draper. All righty. So they are getting set to come back on 3 minutes. What can the Argos do in 3 minutes?
I can see you guys from here. I don't think
Here's
Steve
the
was
first
actually
snap.
eating that
Quick
stuff. He's just using it for
pick up.
target practice.
The Argos can pick up the first down and more.
Bill told me that that long trip home.
First and 10.
He
Important first down for the
the
Argonauts.
whole way home. So he didn't have to talk to
2:50
Chance.
is an eternity.
That's what he
2
said.
minutes, 50 seconds
They'll talk
is
about
a
that
lot of time.
At halftime, as Chad Kelly.
Here's another quick
It's
play.
another
Going to pass this up.
completion.
7-yard
Triple
pickup.
Caught that time in front of Jamal Peters and Kyle Wilson. But
It'll be
the high post
second and 3
makes
here for
another
the
grab.
Argonauts.
Here
Kelly
is
working
Toronto continues
real
to chip
quick.
away. A couple defensive substitutions for the Tiger Cats, so they'll hold this for a second until they get set.
Second and 3. Kelly moving quick again. Going to hand this one off.
Handing it off.
The Argos
inside
going to
Ryan
bowl their
Baker.
way across to another
UBC
first down.
Makes the tackle, but not until another Argonauts first down as they head deeper inside. the
Kadeem
score
Carey
zone, stop
working
the ball
through.
just beyond the 15-yard line.
Excuse me.
It's been interesting the last couple of weeks. Of course, last week
Down to the
this
Hamilton
week
16.
versus Toronto,
Argos.
to see some of
Argos
the
are making some
different
good work here on
combinations
this
that Chris
rush.
Jones has chosen to use on this Hamilton defense. We mentioned Ryan Baker. Out of
First and
UBC.
10 from the 16.
The rookie
I bet he's
getting
going to take an end zone
lot
shot.
more snaps.
Back to pass. No, he's going to go to the 10. And the Argos going to step out of
As hard as
bounds.
he could to the outside shoulder of DeMonte Coxie as they continue.
So it'll be
get into a
second
rhythm with
and
each other.
4
Coxie and Peters.
as the
And
Argos
Bichetti
moving
spoke better
closer
earlier
and
on in this
closer
ball
to the
game.
Hamilton
Right
end
there,
zone.
matched up one-on-one.
Gerard, you just got into golf. Nice.
Rivalry there.
Golf is
probably
great.
built in practice.
Let's see what the Argos are going to play call here from the Hamilton
Touchdown
10-yard line.
Pacific game about Dominic Ryan,
Second and
Gary
4. The
Peters
Argos have
battling against each
struggled
other
from this
in
spot in the
practice
field.
BC and now finding themselves
Here's
on
the
different
snap.
teams.
Going to go across.
Trying to find the
Received.
soft spot.
Touchdown,
He finally get
Argos.
into the end zone. Tavares Daniels on the receiving end from Chad Kelly.
What a drive, the Argonauts.
Tavares Daniels, who posted a career high
That was a
receiving yards
huge
last
drive.
season.
They go all the way
Bit of a
down.
slower start to the-
They stepped this one
2024
in.
season
That
for him, but maybe
was very,
looking to
very
kick it into gear with the
important.
return.
Daniels going to pick this one in.
Battery mate Chad Kelly.
Wow.
And a lot of just settling
The
down,
Argos
spreading
finally
things out.
crossed that
Get the ball
line.
to Chad's hand
A
quickly on that
very
drive. They'll go for
important
2 here.
field goal. Or, excuse me, field goal.
By 9.
Very important touchdown.
An efficient drive, 7 plays, 70 yards in less than 2 minutes. Blink and you
Ridiculous.
missed it. But into the end zone for Tavares.
Argos are
Daniels.
set.
Tag on the 2.
Kelly going to run this in. He's going wide. He's going to go upside down and over. Cartwheel for Kelly as he's hit and flips into the end zone for the 2-point convert. And he's helped up off the turf. A hard hit sends Chad Kelly ankles over his head.
Big hit
Wow.
there, but Chad Kelly
Big time hit. He pays
to
the
shake
price
it
to
off.
punch that one in. Gets hit just in the upper thigh, and he flips up and over.
Previous scoring play is under automatic review by the command center.
They had to take a look at it.
Well,
Was
this is
close.
going to be under
We'll see
automatic
exactly where they
review.
decided that the football got to. But
Are they
Kelly
gonna
paying the
say
price for that one.
that he
Just hoping
got
it was
in?
worth 2 points and not 0.
What's the automatic review? He landed in the end zone.
touches down.
Oh my gosh, you know what?
You know, I don't
Oh
think the
my
ball ever
goodness.
crosses that front plane of the goal line.
Kelly goes up and over. Kelly lands in the end zone. but the ball didn't actually cross the plane.
Even slightly slower. It might not
Because
have the force
Kelly
to stop
rotated in the
Kelly's
air, the
momentum
ball
towards
stayed in the
goal
same
line.
place, and Kelly flipped
Command
over
center
the
takes a
ball.
look at it. Out by
So
a
I don't
replay
think this
official
actually
for
crossed
this
the
Labor Day
line.
Classic in Hamilton. As the Hamilton fans unsurprisingly believe it should
This
not
2
be for
points
two,
is coming
it's
off
called.
the board. This would be disaster.
Upon automatic review of a scoring play, the previous play is overturned. The convert is unsuccessful.
No convert. Kelly takes the hard hit.
They were right.
Wow. What
Never bet
happened
against those guys.
was Kelly caught the ball, right? He has the ball. My football
Kelly,
is
as
over
I
there.
said, pays
I'll
the
use the
price
helmet.
and doesn't turn it in
He has the ball,
to a
but he
single
oh,
score
it's
game
too
the way
big.
that he thought he could.
He has the ball, but he flips
Here
over,
inside
so the
the
ball
stadium, they get the
never
replay
crossed the
from the
line into the
fans.
end zone.
To confirm the call from
So the
command.
Argos come away with
Hamilton
6
gets the
instead of
football
8.
back. They'll return it,
Unbelievable.
sliding down, losing his edge as well, just beyond the
So Hamilton will have
25-yard
2
line.
minutes to work with here to get some points back.
24-15 now after the touchdown
Wow.
from Chad Kelly. Very, very slow start.
big
but really
gift
picking
for
things
Hamilton.
Up here in the second quarter.
Yeah, now it's
Kelly
really up
takes
to the
that
Hamilton
huge
Tiger
hit.
Cats to respond. They had all of the momentum.
I can't believe I've never seen that.
Through the opening
Right at the
15,
goal
20
line,
minutes of this
he
football
cartwheels up and over the goal line, but the ball doesn't
Let it
actually
slip away
cross.
here in the second quarter.
Unbelievable. Well, hey, right now it's 9
He just
points.
couldn't get there
9
in time
points
on
is
Tavares
definitely
Daniels. So into the end zone,
comebackable.
Toronto goes, and Hamilton with possession
Here comes
back goes to the
Hamilton,
big man.
marching
Connor
downfield.
Robinson,
They're going to
who
pick up a
very quickly
first.
Can take what should be a 5-yard catch and turn it into a 9-yard grab.
Yeah, lots of talk this season about Hamilton's desire to get tight ends involved.
So
Had a
Hamilton
look at a couple
continuing
Americans
to
in the spot, but it's been
get
Giovanni
these
Robinson
10-yard passes. The Argonauts
who's had
defense
the most snaps and has been the most productive.
needs to tighten up. You
From
got to
that
stop
spot.
these
As you
plays.
say that, they take Giovanni Robinson out.
Oh,
but they
so
just
they
substituted
gave him a
in
bad spot. It's going to be
Talia
2nd and
Tagovailoa,
1.
who will go out wide.
So short
AJ
yardage here for the
Vitre is in, and They've
Ticats.
got about 4 fullbacks, offensive linemen, and all the rest.
They're going
as
to
they
drive this
plunge
one up and
forward
over, so that's going to
on
be
2nd and
first
1.
down Hamilton now.
Giving Bo Levi Mitchell a second to go to the sideline, have a conversation with the coaching staff. And
So
now
lots
after
of
picking
time,
up
a
the
minute
first down, they will
46
leave Tagovailoa
on the clock.
on the field with Mitchell on the sidelines. And see what they cook up here with the former Maryland quarterback.
This is going to be tough.
That's Maryland's all-time leader in passing yardage.
This is extremely Maryland, spreading things out. 3
You
offensive
like that
linemen.
one, Gerard?
Tagovailoa trying to get a handle on the football.
Here comes
and he
Hamilton
does
rushing
screen it out
down.
As Brendan O'Leary
Richard, I'm towards
makes
the end of the
grab,
month.
putting the tackles out on the end of the line.
I'm in a couple of weeks,
Well, something different is there is Talia Tagovailoa.
but we'll
in
be
his
here to
career, and he's
celebrate.
that guy in second.
Yeah, it's surprising he's getting any snaps here at Hamilton, given who he had to pass to become
Hamilton
Maryland's all-time
continuing to
passing
work
leader,
this
Scott
one down.
Milanovic.
We have a lot of
Hamilton's
September
head coach, of
birthdays in
course,
our extended
one of
family.
the all-time Terrapin greats. Scott
A
still
couple in
holds the
my
single
household,
season,
a couple
or
in
sorry, single game.
some close
top
family
2
members.
single games passing marks.
Here's
in
a
Maryland.
snap. Hamilton throwing it, and
Mitchell
they
with
pick up
plenty
the
of
first down.
accolades to his
And a
career
quick
as
tackle
well, as
right
Hamilton
on that
converts
first down
on
marker.
2nd down, and a little bit of throwback to Scott Milanovic. Ripping the rock around at Maryland.
Yes, sir, slinging it.
Comebackable.
See his passing career passing numbers.
It's not a surmountable lead. It is
Talia,
definitely
a little more playing
comebackable.
time, right? Extra year to play through the pandemic.
Hamilton
Beat 'em by
approaching
about
midfield. They're
4,000
at their own
yards on that
51.
all-time list.
Back to pass
Levi
looking. The
Mitchell
Argos
steps
running.
up,
Can't pick them
downfield,
up.
throws
A nice
strike
throw by
to Taylor.
Hamilton, and this is going to bring them
Touchdowns on
to the
day.
Argos
Another
48.
Conversion
So
here.
they're almost in field goal range.
Seeing it
14-yard
clean
pass
at Tim
completed.
Hortons Field, he is finding open receivers with ease. That arm has come alive.
Defense needs
Again,
to tighten
the
up.
biggest positive for the
We've been
Hamilton
saying that all
Ticats
afternoon.
is that Bo Levi Mitchell and Tim White seem to finally be in sync, because that's been a
Yeah,
struggle
nice.
for much of this season.
The great tune.
Pressure coming from the Argonauts. Mitchell has to
The Argos
get rid
going
of
to
it.
throw,
He does.
or
Shamar
sorry,
Bridges
Ticats going to throw another reception,
forward to about
and
the
just short of the
36-yard
first
line
down as the
before he's brought
Ticats
down.
continuing to work downfield.
Body of Bridges and
35
Tim
seconds
White,
left in the half.
the two mainstays
Hamilton
in
now
this
in
receiving
field
corps
goal
throughout the year.
range for sure.
Yeah, great chat, as you mentioned earlier, with Shamar Bridges earlier this week. You know, we see him as this
Second and 1.
6'4"
Hamilton
first-year
should
receiver.
punch
He
this
was telling us he
for
was 5'7".
first. They're going to
Sophomore
run
year
this.
of high
Oh,
school.
Argos
So not
almost
heavily
stopped them.
recruited at all.
And they're going to
Bell
drive through and pick up more. A big run here for the Ticats.
Another first down conversion
As Greg Bell is running the ball with ease. 22 seconds left to go in the half now.
Remaining in this first half.
And I think
The Argos so close to a stop, just couldn't haul them down.
attacks that we've seen from the Hamilton offense so far in this ball game is creating some opportunities.
Hard to
for
believe
Greg
this
Bell
is
to
only
run
the
the
first
rock.
half.
Mitchell, as DeAndre Smith motions into the backfield to help pass.
Back to
protect, gets
pass,
him lots of
Hamilton.
time,
Sees a
goes
man
east,
wide
and
open, going to
Dunbar
receive
Jr.
it around the
passes it at
15. Can they get to the first down marker? They do, almost to the Toronto 10.
Remaining in this first half. Enough time to run a snap here
6
offensively, or somebody kick
seconds
it out?
remaining.
Do they want to risk it?
It's
They're going to make sure that they get
now
a shot
if
at
they
points here.
get a pass off, as long as they complete the play before the clock strikes 0, they will have an
6 seconds. You
opportunity
don't leave yourself
to
a lot of
shoot
margin
again.
for error if something goes sideways, to still get the field goal unit out there.
Richard,
Good
I'm
decision,
sorry.
particularly
That's
given the
tough.
score.
That is tough. Thank you so much, Norman. I appreciate that. Giles, what's going on? Go Ticats.
Scored White.
They're going for the 19-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up. That's going to be good.
Hammers it through.
So it's going to be 15-27. 27-15. The Ticats on the board. That's going to bring us to halftime. I agree. Good decision there. 6 seconds is not a lot of time. If you snap that ball and you take an extra beat or two to pass it, that could be your final play. So I agree. Good call. You get some guaranteed points up on the board. And what a first half for these Ticats. Let's break it all down. We're going to run through everything. If you got to step away to take a bio break or grab some snacks, leave your stream on, come back and join us in about 15 minutes or so when the third quarter kicks off. So let's, where should we start? Let's start with some team stats, shall we? Let's break it down. First downs, 15 for Hamilton, 14 for Toronto. So very, very close in terms of first downs. Third down efficiency, nobody's really gone for it on third down as of yet. So that is very close. Total yards, though, it's all Hamilton. 314 total yards, and that breaks down as 265 passing, 49 rushing. For the Argonauts, 250 total yards, breaks down as 179 passing, 71 rushing. In terms of the red zone attempts, both teams are 1 for 2. David, hello there. Welcome in. Can you begin to imagine a headache? I'm not having to grapple with also stuff because my best friends. Oh, yes. It's always very, very tough. When we look at penalties, 4 penalties for Toronto, 2 penalties for the Ticats. Toronto is just ahead in the possession game, 15 minutes, 41 seconds. Hamilton, 14 minutes, 19 seconds. So very, very close. In terms of turnovers, Toronto, the only turnover of the game. That's actually surprising. The scoring has gone as follows. Mitchell completes a pass to Tim White, 44 yards for the touchdown, makes it 7-0. Hamilton then rushed in a 3-yard rush for a touchdown, making it 14-0. Toronto with the field goal, 47-yard attempt is good, making it 14-3. Mitchell, another completion to Tim White, 45 yards for the touchdown, makes it 21-3 Hamilton. Going into the second quarter, Toronto putting up a field goal, making it 21-6. Hamilton responds with a field goal of their own, making it 24-6. Then Toronto with a field goal, making it 24-9. Then Kelly connects to Daniels for an 8-yard TD pass, making it 24-15. And as we just heard, Hamilton with a 19-yard field goal attempt makes it 27-15 to end the quarter. When we look at the individual stats for the Argonauts, Chad Kelly has gone 14 of 18 for 179 yards, 1 TD, 1 interception. His longest was 28 yards. In comparison, Bo Levi Mitchell for Hamilton goes 14 of 18, 259 passing yards, 2 TDs, and his longest is 70 yards. From the rushing side, for the Argonauts, Kadeem Carey, 7 carries, 43 yards. His longest is 21. Chad Kelly, 3 rushes for 22 yards. And Adebayo, 1 carry for 6 yards. For Hamilton rushing, Greg Bell, 3 carries, 28 yards. Mitchell, 1 for 14. Milanovic leader goes 1 for 3. And O'Leary Orange, 1 for 1. Receiving for the Argonauts, it's Coxey going 5 receptions, 61 yards. Longest was 21. Daniels, 4 for 40 and a touchdown. Kevin Mital, he goes 2 for 38 yards. Unger the third going 1 for 22 yards. McMahon, 1 for 11 yards. And Polk, 1 for 7 yards. For the Ticats, Tim White, 4 for 154 yards and 2 TDs. What a game White is having. Again, 4 receptions, 154 yards, 2 TDs, the longest one, 70 yards. Dunbar Jr. goes 4 for 47, 15 yards is his longest. Greg Bell also having a decent game, 3 receptions, 34 yards, the longest being 24. Robinson going 1 for 9. Bridges finally getting involved, 1 for 9. O'Leary Orange, 1 for 6. And Smith, 1 for 6. From the defensive side, for the Argonauts, Jones with 4 tackles, Mulger with 3, Milton with 3, Mechie and Franklin with 2. For the Ticats, Peters with 5 tackles, Baker with 5, Wilson with 4, Castellanos with 3, Bell, Sunderland, and Usher each with 2. And of course, Usher has the 1 sack. For the Argos, it was Ralph Hulle. He's picked up a sack as well. When it comes to the kicking game, the Argos, Hilararu going 3 for 3 in terms of the field goal. Legio going 2 for 2 for the Ticats as well. 3 for 3 in the extra points. Punting, John Haggerty, 1 punt, 41 yards. That one was partially blocked. Constantinu for the Ticats, 1 punt, 34 yards. Kick returning, McMahon, 3 returns for a total of 60 yards, his longest 26. Jerry and Grant, only 1 return. Hamilton keeping the ball out of Grant's hands. He has 1 return for 26 yards. For the Ticats, Jordan Bird, 1 return, 20 yards. No punt returns yet. Those are all straight up kick returns. Those are the individual and team stats of this football game. It has been absolutely wild for those watching. Toronto was favorite to win, and very quickly they had fallen behind. They are now plus 200, the Argos are to win. So that means if you put $5 down, you could win $10 if the Argonauts win, plus your original bet. So $5 to win 10 if you were to pick the Argonauts right now at plus 200. Hamilton on the flip side, Hamilton is at minus 265. So if you were going to take Hamilton right now to win, $5 would only win you 189. So those are straight up on the money line. The spread is now 5.5. If you take the Argonauts at plus 5.5, they are minus 114. So $5 wins you 439. So those are your odds going into the second half of the game. I would actually throw a couple of bucks down on the Argonauts right now, but I don't think I'm actually set up. I don't have any money in here to do so. I should get that set up because that would be fun to make some picks as we go. Toronto wasn't favored by me. Triton, yes, we all know that. A couple of other announcements. If you haven't checked out our gaming channel and you're a gaming fan, check out the Samuel B12 Gaming Experience. That is our other channel. It's run by my boys. They do a heck of a job doing it. I do some streaming there as well. For example, new Star Wars Outlaws. We just started streaming that a couple of days ago. So much fun. I've put so much time into that game. I just arrived on Tatooine. Even though the game advised me that says, hey, we think you should go to this planet first, I said, no. Tatooine is an option. Send me to Tatooine. I'm going to check it out. So we'll have more Star Wars Outlaws streams coming up. So check them out. They also do some Fortnite, Roblox, and a bunch of other stuff. Some Oculus Quest streams and more. Coming up here on the channel in 20 days' time, hockey comes back. Toronto Maple Leafs kick off the preseason October 22nd. We'll have that game live for you here. I'm waiting to see. There's a couple other preseason games I have my eyes on, but I haven't found where they're being broadcast yet. So depending on the preseason broadcast schedule will determine which preseason games we can do. But don't you fret, don't you frown. When regular season comes around, we're going to have you covered, whether it's the Maple Leafs, the Panthers, the Predators, the Oilers, the Jets. We're going to have so much hockey. We're going to have you covered for so many different teams this year. It's going to be a blast. Turn on Arkham Knight fans for nervous people. Norman, I actually enjoy Arkham Knights. I bought Arkham Knights. I love the Batman Arkham series. Arkham Knights, I know it did not do well. I kind of enjoyed it. I also picked up the, unfortunately, the Suicide Squad versus Kills the Justice League. Disaster. I'm so mad I invested in that game. It is so bad. But lots of games coming up, whether it's sports, video games, and more. Is Cat in the Hat and is rhyming. Yeah, sometimes it just happens. Sometimes it just happens. But we'll have that coming up. Of course, we're going to follow the CFL into the playoffs. We're going to see what the Grey Cup, what the Argos can do and where they go. So we will be covering the Argonauts as they make their run into the postseason. Now there it is there in the chat. Also, don't forget to check out our website. We're going to get some updates coming to this. Where can I put it? There we go. Some updates coming to it soon. But check out our website, samwellb12experience.com. As well, check out all of our socials. Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, TikTok. We're on everything. You can search SamwellB12 or the SamwellB12 Experience. You will find us there. Or if you go to the website and go to our social page, you can click right over to all of our social media. And we'd appreciate this. Give us a follow. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter are probably the most popular ones that we work through. So give us a follow on all those platforms. Wow. Is that enough promotion for now? Almost done. I want to make sure to give a quick shout out to our partner channel, the Florida Park Explorers. They are your keys to Disney, Universal, and all things theme parks in Florida. Whether you want the treats, whether you want the merch, whether you want the magic, they bring it all. Check them out, our Florida Park Explorers. All right, I'm still not done. I want to give AU Triton a huge shout out. Triton, mod extraordinaire. He's been here. You see him all the time. Give him a check out as well. And if you like the content he brings, make sure you hit that subscribe. So check out our good friend and partner, AAU Triton. Last but not least, MySpace. My gosh, remember MySpace? MySpace was awesome. But I am not on MySpace. Nor am I on ICQ anymore. I wish I still was. I loved ICQ. ICQ was the best of them all. But I appreciate all your support on all the platforms and everything we do. We have a lot of fun. If you haven't noticed by now, we do things a little differently. There's a lot of channels out there that will, rebroadcast certain things in certain ways. We like to do it differently. We like to come on screen. We like to call our own games. We like to have some fun, and we're glad to have you along for the ride with us. We're going to have a lot of fun once hockey season comes around. For those that have been with us for the past few seasons, you know how we do it. And we know that we get a little carried away sometimes, but we like to have a whole lot of fun. And this channel is all about you. It is what you want, how you want it, when you want it. And you guys, the community, is a big part of what we do. So make sure when you hit that subscribe, make sure you have that notification bell set, because we use our community section, our community post section, a lot. We post a lot of surveys, a lot of polls, a lot of information. We post a lot in there. So we want to make sure that you are in the know and get involved with what we do have posted. Last but not least, channel members. Channel members have special abilities here on the channel. First and foremost, get your custom emojis. Channel members can drop in team logos and Stanley Cups and all kinds of custom stuff that we create for them, so you are able to use those to have fun all stream long. Also, channel members have a special gambling function where channel members are able to gamble with the points that they've earned. There's no cash value. It's all for fun. But as you're earning points, they're able to gamble with those funds. Ryan, how's it going? Welcome in. Oh, yeah, I was so close last week. It was so close. I was 19 seconds away from going perfect last week. 19 seconds away. That's how close it was. I almost had that upset. I couldn't believe it. I turned it on and I'm like, I can't watch. I have the win right now. I'm not going to watch. And then when I went to check back later and I saw I lost, I was like, what? And I saw it was 19 seconds. Oh my gosh. It was crazy. Well, being the one that fell apart. That's all it takes, right? That's all it takes. But so close. That was a lot of fun last week. I'm excited. So far this week, I need a big turnaround from these Argos. We need a big turnaround, but we'll see. We'll see. 1 for 1. I don't want to suffer another loss, but we will see. I'm going to keep putting those pick videos out. We will. We're going to do those for hockey too. I haven't figured out exactly how, because we do so much. It's a lot of games. I can't pick every game every week, but maybe we'll pick a hand. Maybe we'll pick like 5 games each week, and we'll say, here's our key 5 games we're watching, and we'll do some hockey picks, because I think that will be fun as well. Your favorite of all time. Wow, Andrew. Favorite of all time. For me, I mean, he was good. He was good. Last year wasn't a great season for him. For me, I'm still a Gretzky guy. Gretzky's my favorite of all time. Nobody's going to come close in my books. But it's going to be, this season, this hockey season is going to be interesting, right? We still have the Ovechkin chase. Will Ovechkin, what is he, like 40 points away or 40 goals away or 30 goals away? He's close. So will we see Ovechkin break Gretzky's record this year? That's going to be a chase we're watching. Of course, Connor Bedard, how is he going to improve? Will Austin Matthews get to 70 goals this year? There's going to be a lot. Sergio, how's it going? How many catches do Tim have for the Tiger Cats? Let's take a look. Tim White, he's got 4 receptions. So 4 receptions right now for Timmy White, 154 yards. Sergio, how many do you need? How many are you looking for Tim to pick up? As new that's right. Matthews is the new captain. It's going to be exciting. Of course, we still have the Nick Robertson saga going on. Doesn't seem like he's going to sign. He wants to move on. Going to be very interesting to see what happens. Winnipeg, Colorado will still be there. Everyone else, I'm not so sure. Even Edmonton will fall down the standings. I think Matthews scored 40. Be the new captain will weigh him. Ryan, I think you're spot on. I think there's going to be a lot of added pressure on Matthews being the captain. That it is going to bring his production down a little bit. He need over 4.5 and L 5K today. Wow. Well, you need 1 more reception from Tim White, so that's probably going to happen. Sergio with over 5K today. Well, Sergio, if that happens, my PayPal link is in the pinned message if you want to share. I'm just teasing. But it is. If anybody wants to help support the channel, there are various ways you could do it. One, you can hit the little $sign below your chat and drop a super chat or a membership. And of course, in the pinned message at the top of your chat, you'll see our link for PayPal. You can also go right over to our website, samwellb12experience.com, and donate directly through there. So thank you, everybody, for your support. Let's get set for second half action. The Argos trying to come back. The Ticats trying to hold the lead. Let's play some ball. Steo set a CFL record 9 kicks successful over 50. Wow, that's pretty impressive. The neighbors making me Caesar for the first time this year. Oh, nice.
Set for the Argonauts to receive after Hamilton deferred in that first half, winning the coin toss. So Mark Leggio
Ticats going to kick this one off. Argos going to grab this ball again, and just like the start of the game, the wind going to blow the ball over on the tee, so they're going to set it up and kick this one off. Second half action, 27-15 is the score. We got a football game. Wayne is still your favorite, yeah. This is going to be kicked. Nice kick. This is going to be received. Going to be driving through and taken down. You know what, Ryan? Last week against Saskatchewan, Kelly had one heck of a second half. Kelly had a real strong second half. So I expect him to have a big second half again. I don't think they're going to. I don't think they're going to pull. I don't think they're going to pull.
But he did. Seemed to settle in.
He still is the better arm. I would love to see Cameron Dukes get back in here. Kelly has taken some big bumps in this game. So I'd love to see Dukes get in here, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Just take a breath. Just take a deep breath.
Hand off. Here's a big run for the Argos. First down and more. Kadeem Carey, like a rocket, up the middle.
Kelly turning around and admiring the physicality of this run from Carey.
Yeah, nice downhill run.
Nice run there.
Right up Kadeem Carey's alley, so to speak. Straight up the gut, meeting the safety.
Carey, third among
the Argonauts at their own 54-yard line, back to pass. Waiting. Kelly going to throw this to Carey. And first down and more, he's running. It's McMahon, excuse me, not Carey. He's going to drive and finally taken down. Man, it drive, it's crazy. Carey is number 25. McMahon is number 24. And when they're in motion so fast, it's so hard to see. Is it a 4 or a 5 coming through? All right, Andrew, we'll see you again soon. So a big play here by the Argonauts. Big start to this second half. Let's see if they can continue it. Now to the Hamilton 28. Quick pass, almost picked off another first down Argonauts.
And it's frustrating the Hamilton.
This has got to be close to the 15.
A little something here after their touchdown drive. They used so much of that, including a touchdown.
Another big first down play.
Yeah, a little bit more patience.
What a drive by the Argonauts here to start the second half.
Offensively here. You know, Hamilton able to sit back a little bit early as
almost picked off. Daniels made a nice catch there.
Maybe trying to force some things, but now as they're giving him some underneath stuff, that's what he's taking.
Pressure look.
Here they come back. Kelly looking. He's going to drop. Now he's going to run forward to the line of scrimmage. He's going to tuck and carry. Running to the line. First down. Touchdown. Argos.
And what felt like a chaotic beginning.
What a scramble. The Argos. That's right, Viking. Starting the comeback.
Into a succinct, efficient,
great run, great play here by the Argos.
Terrific start to this third
Ryan, I agree. That hit on Claros, that was definitely a hard headshot. He should be suspended right away.
You know, we mentioned earlier Nick Usher.
You got to take headshots seriously, and I agree. If you don't, it's going to lead to a big problem. There you go, 21-7.
From those angles.
Assuming the extra point is going to be good. It's up, and it is 22-27.
Just a few minutes in,
5-point game. Boy, oh boy, has that just changed the entire dynamic. Yeah, Ryan, exactly. I agree 100%. 100%. What a start for the Argos. Bringing it within 5. Darn, man. I wish I placed that bet. So there you go. The Argos finding the end zone, opening drive bringing this one in. Good ball movement, good, good first down plays, good running. You got some running in. Kadeem Carey, getting in there. 8 carries, 56 yards. Also using his receivers well. McMahon has that outlet pass when there's no option. He's got 2 for 39 now. Great job moving the ball around. Kelly now 16 for 20, 222 yards. Jonathan, what's going on? Welcome in. Grounds behind the stadium. How was the air show, Jonathan? Was it, I saw some of your Instagram posts. It looks good. Hope you had a good time. The air show, such a tradition here in Toronto at the Canadian National Exhibition, the CNE. Jonathan, did you try any of the, did you go into the actual CNE this year? Did you try any of the crazy foods? There was some wacky stuff. Was there a Kool-Aid flavored chicken sandwich? Did I see that? All kinds of bizarre stuff. But that's what the part of the CNE is all about, right? Trying these weird flavored concoctions that they come up with. But the 100th anniversary badge in the 70s. Oh, nice. Very cool, Jonathan. Very cool.
Chad Kelly finishing it off.
All right, coming back from commercial break. Of course, the Argos just bringing that one in.
The Argos a little closer.
Big kickoff, too. Hamilton's going to receive at their own 5-yard line. Going to run up to the 20, 25 to the 28-yard line before being tackled.
Tightens down this game. If there's one man, they got to get going here.
If you are just coming in, make sure you're tapping that thumbs up for us. We are 11 likes away from 50, so we'd like to try to get to 50 likes on our CFL streams. So if you haven't hit that thumbs up, kindly give it a click. If you're watching on Facebook, welcome in. Thank you for joining us along. Make sure on Facebook as well, give us a watch or give us a follow on our Facebook page, the Samuel B12 Experience.
All 3 of those touchdowns with the win.
Or come on over and join us on YouTube. Hamilton and that little outlet dump going to be taken down, so pick up of 6. So now we see how Hamilton responds here in the early moments of this second half. Toronto with a huge opening drive.
Things really clicked for them last week.
Let's
Tim
see
White
what the
had his
Ticats
first
do.
30-plus yard reception of the year, longest catch of the year, obviously, for him last week, over 100 yards.
Mitchell setting things up, calling it in. There's the motion, the snap, back to pass. Here comes the rush from the Argos, throwing it for the first down, incomplete. Big stop. White could not get his hands on that one.
On either end, Mitchell or White.
And it'll be interesting to see.
Mitchell can go back to his Argos just once.
In this football game, but it is.
You know what, Ryan? It's funny because when you get there's a fine line about being confident and cocky. And I agree. If you move over to that cocky side, it can really derail your game. So the Ticats going to have to punt this one away again. Jerry Grant back to receive. We'll see if he can actually pick this one up. Of course, Ticats trying to keep the ball away from him. And he is going to actually get it this time. Going to shake off 1, can't shake off 2, 3, and 4. Jerry Grant not able to go anywhere on the punt return.
The NFL season kicks off.
So as the Argonauts get their second possession of the second half, they're going to look to duplicate what they did in their first drive and bring this one down to score. What a game. A Labor Day Classic, not disappointing here at Tim Hortons Field in Hamilton. We absolutely love what we are seeing. Welcome in. Thanks for joining us. Second half action. We're in the third quarter. Under 11 minutes. Back to run. Here come the Argos. First down and more. Still going. Kadeem Carey going to get knocked off his feet at the Toronto 40. That's about a 19-yard pickup for Kadeem Carey. Number 25 tucks it in, and he makes some serious cuts. Sitting back on those heels, jumping in. Wow, can he change direction real fast?
Ryan Hunter usually.
That's right, Dallas. Perfect, absolutely perfect weather today. The sun is shining, very little wind. Toronto going to run this one up the middle. This time they get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe one. It'll be 2nd and 9. RK, what's going on? Welcome in.
If you're a keen-eyed observer, take a look at Kadeem Carey's shoes. He just had them changed before the last series. He's now wearing what are called destroyers. A little slippage on the field in that first half on both sides, but equipment manager Danny Webb, the longtime equipment manager for the Argos, again, he has a lot of penchant for footwear. He did this in the 2017 Grey Cup to the Argos advantage. Kadeem Carey looking for a little traction in the second half, guys.
They're running a little differently as well.
There you go. Here's the throw down the middle. Incomplete pass. So you heard it. Kadeem Carey was finding a lot of slippage here at the field. Danny Webb, trainer, he's been with the Argos forever. Danny Webb makes the call, says, hey, try these shoes. They changed the footwear around. And a big impact for Kadeem Carey is he's able to juke and jive just a little bit better.
Secrets of the CFL.
It's legal to pull someone down by their hair during the game. Don't ask me why.
That's coming up later on.
It is. If you wear your hair long and out, it is considered part of the uniform, and this is going to take an Argonauts bounce. The Ticat receiver comes up with an injury.
Never even saw.
Planted his foot to try and go for the ball, and he can't walk off. He's in some serious discomfort. He was back to make the catch. It was going wide, and the Ticat receiver kind of put his leg down to turn to go to the ball, and something with his knee, something just buckled, and he went down. It's going to take an Argonaut roll and roll all the way kind of down to, what is it, the Ticat like 2-yard line. So Haggerty with a 69-yard punt. That is wow. We hope that bird is okay, but that looks real bad. Yeah, Ryan, real bad. When you plant like that and your knee goes, I mean, that could be anything. But my goodness. So we'll see. Hopefully he's okay. Going to be helped off the field. You hate to see an advantage come because of an injury, but because he wasn't able to get to that ball and catch it, it takes an Argonauts ball and rolls down and out, pinning the Ticats back at like the 2-yard line. So Ticats an uphill battle to go. Nothing as bad as yesterday when the Rough Rider guy tried to touch the ball that ended up in his own end zone for a Oh, I didn't see that one. I didn't see much of the game. We were kind of on the road or out and about yesterday, so I didn't get to see much of the game. It could be over after yesterday as well. Yeah, you hate to see some of these injuries, but that's football, right? Football is tough, and your body is your temple, and all it takes is you twist the wrong way, you turn the wrong way, and yeah, Birdie, he's being helped off. He can't put any weight on that leg, so he's being carried off the field. So he was fine. He took 2, 3, 4 steps, and then the knee goes, and he can't run. So that could be anything within the knee. ACL, MCL, quad, it could be anything. Can't put any pressure on that leg. He can't even move it. So he goes down. He's going to have to be carried over. If we get any updates, we'll certainly pass those along. So Ticats pin back. It's going to be their 1-yard line. So Hamilton on their 1-yard line. So let's see what they do from here. Here's the snap. They're going to run this one up. Good running yards, picking up a big first down. Big first down for Hamilton. Floating camera was kind of in the way. Couldn't see who was running. Triton over on Facebook. Welcome in, Triton. Over on the FB. So let's see now.
Left guard Brandon Revenberg at a Grand Valley State University.
What Hamilton can do after that big run, 2nd and 1.
As now Litre gets another.
They are going to now get over.
Ahead from under center.
The forward possession moment is stopped. Now it's going to be first down, Hamilton. Referees are saying enough. Colin, really? I didn't hear that. When you say 2 kids, were they like high school kids or younger? You usually hear the beginning of the NFL season, especially in the heat, you usually hear some dehydration cases and some issues during training camps and whatnot, but I didn't hear that story. That's terrible.
Mark Milton tapped out after trying to get the punch out, and then John Jones.
You know, a lot of these players, you spend a lot of time out on the fields in the hot weather. Here's Hamilton back to pass behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to run it up. A nice tackle. They're going to get to about the 19. 16 and 14. Oish.
Really trying to extend the field as far horizontal as they possibly can, going to get the ball into different playmakers' hands.
Yeah,
who do we favor for ML?
Talk about the low risk plays and going back to what I mentioned.
When you
before
say ML, what do you mean by ML?
And situation management in terms of dealing with the wind, right? Slowing things down a little bit here. Using up the Argos' time with the wind at their backs.
I agree, Ryan. I agree.
It's been a bit of a grind so far in this third quarter.
Back to pass Hamilton with the ball. Going for the first down. Nice reception. Can't stay in bounds. Tippy-toeing the line. What? Stepping. Oh, the money line. Thank you. Thank you. I wasn't sure because there's it could be
get that business out of the way early.
Lots right now. Hamilton is just favored at minus 128. Toronto is plus 100 on the money line. The Argonauts are coming back. This is a very, very close game.
A big finish and perhaps a playoff spot.
Certainly.
So Hamilton is favored right now, minus 128. But I still think the Argos are coming back and winning. Here's Hamilton handing it off, driving. Nice takedown. They pick up about 8 yards.
Up a solid chunk, and it'll leave.
So they give them 7 yards. Second and 3.
3 yards to go. In comes
Hamilton started this drive at their own 1 yard line after Bird wasn't able to get over and receive the ball.
We're all fighting extinction.
I don't know how.
Hamilton looking to work this drive. So far, so good.
There's a spot for you on the football field. As Hamilton has
There's
shown
a
so
snap.
far this
They're going
year,
to hand this one over. Big time run by the Ticats. First down and more. And a big tackle takedown. Great job running. Wow.
In the third quarter, but when the ground game's working, it is successful big time for all things Hamilton.
Tay-May, how's it going? Welcome in. You're going Ticats on the money line. You're very welcome, Tay-May. You're very welcome. We got you covered for the Argonauts, the Canadian Football League. And if you're an NHL fan, we got NHL hockey coming up in less than a month.
With your body, sometimes with design. That time Hamilton does
odds shuffling again.
First and 10. Go back to Littre.
We'll see after this rush. The Hamilton Tiger Cats cross midfield.
Roll his way close to another first down.
Goes to plus 142 now for Toronto, minus 184 for the Tiger
reeling a little bit.
Hamilton continuing to push.
Fraser star.
You're from Burlington. Close to Hamilton. I gotcha. Have you been over to the Tim Hortons field?
Spot duty in that Hamilton.
I haven't been since the renovation. I have been to Ivor-Wynn a few times. It is quite the improvement.
Landovich with 2nd and 1.
Keep running the ball. Yeah, they're pounding it in there many times. Nice.
On the field.
I figured Burlington, you're like a stone's throw away.
Match, knowing his skill set. Littre just across midfield. Gets behind his offensive line. Fades off to the right-hand side.
There's another attempt. Are they going to give him the first down? Depends where the spot is.
And another first down.
And it is. It's going to be first down. It's hosts before a drink, the tragedy of 2 brothers that passed away. That's nice. That's nice, Sarah. It's always nice to honor them. Such an unfortunate tragedy.
Including when you consider the field position that they started with to move the ball this far. Huge
Ivor-Wynn Stadium.
Feels like an old high school game at Ivor-Wynn
Been in Tim Hortons field. Oh, you live like 5 minutes from there.
Receivers to the left of Bo.
Here's a handoff. Ticats running again. This time the Argos stopped them. Big loss for the Tiger Cats. Are you close enough? Are you one of those people that sells parking on your lawn for like $15? I remember that was the one thing I loved when I went to Ivor-Wynn is all the houses around the stadium all sold parking spots on their driveways and their lawns, which was brilliant. So good.
For
the light off for the fireworks.
His injured Robert Priester came in, took over that spot. But Mauger still finding himself
Here's the snap back. Ticats still looking to work down. Going deep. Real deep. It's a run. Overthrown.
Right there, incomplete.
So 2nd and 12. They tried to go for a bomb. Couldn't complete it. So the Ticats from the Toronto 51 are going to have to kick this one away.
Shot there. This one.
They go for $20 a spot now. There you go.
Griffin on Griffin battle.
I love the people who do though. It's brilliant. Listen, what a great idea. If you live there, absolutely.
Tells me maybe Bo thinks wrong shoulder.
Listen, if you've never been to Hamilton for an Argos Ticats game, it is an experience. Florida Park Explorers, welcome in the Bear Shark. Happy Labor Day. Hope you're having a great weekend.
What they've done here is
on the kick, Jerry Grant steps out of bounds, not able to return. Peanut butter hot dogs.
Might not have won the war yet, but
I tell you, Ticat Argo games in Hamilton are exceptional. I mean, if you go and you're wearing all Argo gear, you're going to get razzed. You're going to get taunted and teased. It's such a great crowd there. But from the lawn parking to the, the hot dogs, the ice cream, the everything. Oh, it is a spectacle, and it is so much fun. That's true. It does get a little toxic and wild. Absolutely, 100%. You can't take anything away. But it's football, right? Any football game you go to, someone's going to have one too many, and you're going to get a little rowdy, and especially in Hamilton. But it's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. Try wearing green in Winnipeg. That's true too, Ryan. That's the thing we love about CFL fans, right? Canadian Football League fans are the best. And when you go Hamilton, Saskatchewan, Calgary, fans go wild. They love their teams and they go all out to support them. And it is great. It is great. Irie, welcome in. I'm from Ireland. Yesterday was my Irish cousin's 40th birthday. And tragically died. Oh, I'm so sorry. You see us Saturday to a decade ago. I'm trying not to bring down. No worries. Well, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for sharing your story with us. We appreciate that so very much. Of course, thoughts to you. But thank you for joining us for sure and sharing. It's unfortunately, there's been so many stories in the news lately to mourn, and of course we shared a moment earlier for the Goudreau brothers, Johnny Goudreau, Matthew Goudreau, but it's worth mentioning again, especially when we talk about football and having a little too much to drink. If you're at a football game, if you're at any event or even a barbecue in your home, if you have one too many, please do not get behind the wheel of a car. Make sure to use an app. Use a phone a friend, get a ride. No need to drink and drive.
Before the 6.5-minute Hamilton Tiger Cats strategy featured almost exclusively running.
That's tough.
By Mitchell incompletion. Before that, Chad Kelly.
Well, thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for being with us. What a football game we have. 5-point game. Working our way towards the end of the third quarter.
Interesting here now, Marshall, to see time ticking away on this third
Very
quarter.
true, Ryan. Very true. Argonauts back with it. Kelly looking. He's going way downtown. Coming back. What a catch. Huge catch for the Argos. That's got to be about 40 yards. Unger, the third, coming up with a 40-yard reception. That's going to move the chains. Wow. Jensen, how's it going? Welcome in. Deep fried turkey today. Oh, perfect for a game day. That's what wives are for. Calling one of the many reasons. One of the many things. We'll go with that. Rolling out. Kelly going to slide down. No target to go to, so he's going to pick up about 2 or 3. They're going to mark it back at 2, so it'll be 2nd and 8. A huge throw here for Kelly. 40 yards. He really had to chuck that one. But good job, Unger, coming back to make that reception.
Receiving yards from last year as an Argo.
Down to the Hamilton 41, last minute to go in the third quarter. The Argonauts certainly moving downfield again. 2nd and 8. Can they keep the drive alive? Kelly back over the middle. What a catch. First down. And more. Toronto. What a play. Daniels again. Huge reception.
Daniels, as mentioned,
somehow finding a way to pick the defense apart.
Within this Toronto offense,
I appreciate that,
with
FPE.
Chad Kelly, given the chemistry that these two guys had a year ago.
Down to the Hamilton 22, quick outlet play, but running into a crowd. So back to the line of scrimmage. That doesn't go anymore from there.
But Hamilton's defense rallies to the football, no gain.
Fantastic defensive play.
So this is going to wind down to the end of the third quarter. There'll be one last play here. At the Hamilton 22. Second and 10. What's Toronto have to do?
Argo game.
A little lull in the third quarter for the crowd after seeing that 6.5-minute rushing game.
Last play of the third quarter.
Back to life here with Kelly.
Here's the snap. Kelly looking. He's going to go back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's going
nowhere. What a terrible play call. McMahon's going to pick up a couple. It's going to bring it third down to start the fourth quarter. I don't understand. We've seen this a few times. Terrible play calls ending drives, and this is just another one. Toronto, though, will have an opportunity for a field goal to put 3 on the board when they return to start the fourth quarter. What a football game this has been. If you have not been paying attention as we've been going, what we've seen here in this quarter. When it started, Hamilton was winning 21-3. Or excuse me, 27-15 was at the half. In the third quarter, Toronto picked up a touchdown to make it 27-22. They have been continuing to rush and get close, but nobody else has been able to convert. So we have a 5-point game right now. We assume they're going to go for the field goal, which would make it a 2-point game with 1 quarter remaining. It's hard to believe in this third quarter we only had 1 score when we had so many in the first 2. Hamilton scored 3 times in the first quarter, twice in the second. The Argonauts scored once with a field goal in the first. They had 3 strikes in the second and only 1 score here in the third quarter. Hamilton not putting any points on the board here in the third. It never ends well. Yep, just another casual Hamilton collapse. We'll see lots of time left on the clock. The Argonauts, we talk about the odds always swinging. The Argonauts are now back to minus 130 on the money line. Hamilton plus 102. The odds makers seeing Toronto at minus 130. The spread is now 1.5. The spread is now 1.5. Boy, oh boy, has the money line and the spreads changed a lot during the course of this game. Boy, wow, exciting. I mean, this is what Canadian football is all about. This is the CFL at its best. I mean, this is why you bet before the game starts on the underdog, or take the favorite later on and when they make a comeback. It's crazy. Listen, even at halftime, you could have done well. The Argonauts, what did I say? Was it plus 200 at the half? And that changed real quick. Touch Football, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good weekend and a good week. Thanks for joining us. But this is awesome. Nothing beats Labor Day football. They should definitely try a kick. Hamilton offense is stalling. They are slowing down. They're definitely slowing down for sure. I think you got to take the chance, put some points on the board. You don't want to turn it over and walk away with nothing. You got to get some points on the board. You took the Ticats at plus 290. Hey, you never know, right? You never know. And neither the Ticats are taking it, but I have to support Toronto. Hey, Toronto still may come away. They still may take it. 20 days. That's right. Touchdown. 20 days. We will have hockey here September 22nd. And here's the field goal attempt. It's up. It's just through. It was going right. Hiralahu puts it in. So that's going to make it 25-27. A 2-point game here as we start the fourth quarter. This is what it's all for now.
Where did they stop?
Oh, you can cash out in the middle of the game?
There was some poor
That's
credit footage
crazy.
in there, I am proud to say.
I have to learn. You know, I don't usually play. But that's wild that you can cash out at any time.
Go at it. The season series.
Boy, 25-27 looks very different than at the end of the first quarter when it was 21-3. Here's Hamilton. Mitchell, he's going to go across. Look out, huge hit. The Argos coming in. Tuck got trucked by McFadden, came in and just absolutely annihilated him. That's going to be an incomplete pass. Wow.
Yeah, James Tuck, you can see this one coming in slow motion.
That's right, Harry. Lots of time left for Toronto. Waterville from this weekend. I'm just going to hang out with the dog. Spend some time with the dog. Love it. I like it better when it's 21-3.
Biggest hits we've seen the last couple years.
Huge
in the CFL. I got a
hit.
feeling Dallas and Connor.
It's going to be 2nd and 10. Hamilton from their own 40. Here comes the rush, and it's a sack-a-lacka-lacka-lacka. The Argonauts with the quarterback sack. Kaboom! Unbelievable. Argos force a 3rd down. Hamilton's going to have to kick this away. Wow.
Got into this D-line rotation to start the season. A few more reps. Well,
Marvel Dawn, absolutely. I'm super pumped for hockey season. Cannot wait. We will have tons of hockey here on the channel.
Down this Tiger Cat drive.
Tell the franchise. I can cash out for 60, I bet.
Best pass rush win rate.
You bet 100 on Toronto. I see.
Over 51%.
Argo still with it. Jerry and Grant finally taken down. So does that mean if I read that correctly, I'm cold? You can cash out for 60. You bet 100. You can cash out for 60. Does that mean you lose $40? You can get $60 now, but you lose 40? I kind of would say let it ride. I think the Argos are going to come back and take this one, personally. But your money, it's, 75 now. It's creeping up. Listen, it's a 2-point game with a whole quarter left to go. Ryan can gain $2. Like, you pick up the $2. Again, for all you gamblers out there, we appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us. Don't forget our PayPal link is at the top of the chat. If you want to share any of your winnings. Yeah, thank you for watching. Really appreciate you joining in with us. This Labor Day game has been a classic. It has been awesome. So much fun. We're so happy to have you around. Make sure to tap that thumbs up for us. Hit that like. It tells YouTube, hey, this is a pretty cool stream. We will be live streaming CFL football, specifically the Argonauts, down the stretch and into the playoffs. Of course, in a couple of weeks, it's birthday week here on the channel. The Argos play September 20th. The Maple Leafs kick off their preseason September 22nd. And we will have lots of sports going on here on the channel. Normally, we would be covering more Blue Jays games, but I'll be honest, they've been so painful to watch. We've just said, you know what? We're going to take a little bit of a break and recharge. We might even get some Toronto Raptors basketball going this season. Last season, they were brutal to watch. We'll see what they do this year. So you never know what you might find here on the channel. TJ, how's it going? Welcome in. Now I'll lose 43 cents after that sack. Isn't it funny how it can change like that? All right, here we go. Argos back with it. Kelly going to throw this across over midfield. The Argos going to make the catch.
Across midfield and another Argonauts first down.
Yeah, Hamilton jumped out to that big early lead, and the Argos have just been chipping away.
Excellent job, excellent throw. The Argos starting to move the ball. I like that play call.
Great finish.
They've made some not good play calls.
As Kelly has the Argos.
Hopefully they can keep making the right moves.
4-0 in his
Right?
relatively young career.
You hate to see a strong drive end with a bad play
His
call.
career game-winning drive last week as well. Here we are in the fourth.
Huge
down
momentum
by
for
2.
Toronto. Hamilton badly needs a big play to swing it.
Pass
That they
outside.
do. Toronto going to move this one up. Another first down Argonauts.
Go down, wrapped up. About the
Meidl's going to
36-yard
bring that
line,
one
but
across.
Back-to-back first downs on first down here for the double blue.
And we're seeing a little bit
First
of the,
and 10
full Kevin Patel
Argos.
here for the Toronto Argonauts. He's motioning out
Huge
to the
play.
slot just across the numbers.
Kelly, the
Great
quick
block on
release
the
across.
outside by
Meidl
Coatsy
picking
to
it up
spring
and
him,
just
but
using that
I mean,
leg
this is
strength
one of the
to
things
keep
we
the legs
marveled at
going.
Metal at the combine.
Just
This is a guy
pushing
who's one of
that
the
ball
most athletic
across.
receivers in the draft.
Kelly now
Clearly
22 for
gifted.
27,
It's like a
317
225-pound guy,
yards.
Right? This is
Here's the rush,
Great defensive play that time. Is that
and that one goes nowhere.
Argonauts defensive lineman,
Kadeem
yes,
Carey
Hendricks.
cannot bust
This
through,
is
so it's
teaching
going to be
tape
second
right here for any young
and
defensive
11
lineman trying to rip underneath
for
and
Toronto.
finish off a running back.
At the Hamilton 37-yard line, they are within field goal range. Yet again,
tackle spot.
no need to force anything.
Fighting off
I'm
the
cold,
block,
says
slice
give me
it
the
through
touchdown.
To make that play in the backfield.
Ball checks back into the
Back
game
in
here.
11 from the Hamilton 37.
The slot to
Everyone
top
in
of the
motion.
screen.
There's the rush. Kelly's going to carry it himself.
Kelly on second
Don't
and
like
11.
this play call
Nowhere to
at
go.
all. Again,
Ray Wilborn,
just a
number
terrible
0,
play call.
came onto the roster
But he
late
goes
in the
down. That's
second
going to
earlier,
set up
but
the
he and
field
Nick
goal. I
Usher
guess he didn't
close
want to
it down,
risk
and the quarterback draw not going
an
the way
interception,
that Chad envisioned when they put it
but
in the
that
game.
was
Yeah,
not a
good
good play call
anticipation in
at
terms
all.
of what they were going to see defensively.
Three
From
drives in a
Hamilton,
row.
three-man front,
I don't know if it's
everybody's
Kelly or if
dropping
that
off
play call came in from the
coverage,
sideline.
So good idea is essentially
But it's gonna be
you only have
3rd
to
and
beat
9.
3 guys to have a shot at that
Argos
first down,
going to
but
go for a
the Tiger Cats were waiting on
field
it.
goal attempt.
A chance to take the
42
lead.
yards. This one is
first
up,
time
and
all
that's
ball
going to
game.
curl in.
Never
So the Argonauts take the lead, 28-27. Toronto
is climbing back on top of the
takes the lead, so that's why you don't cash out that bet. Hayden, how you going? How you going? How you doing? Welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. The Argos back in the lead here in the fourth quarter, 28-27. We still got about 10 minutes left, Tame. Lots of time left on the clock, especially in the Canadian Football League. Tons of time left on the clock. We are one like away from 50. If you haven't hit that thumbs up, give it a clickety-click. Let's see if we can now make our way from 50 to 75 likes. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. And of course, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe. Join us for more football and especially more hockey action. I guess I was wrong. Happens to the best of us, Sarah. Happens to the best of us. I was wrong yesterday. Chase Money, Toronto needs to score, man. They will put more on the board, but they've taken the lead. I know it's just by one, but they've taken that lead right now. And that's where it all starts. The spread is switched now to 1.5. Argos at minus 196 on the money line. Hamilton is up to plus 152. It is pretty stellar. Jordan, they must have. They are definitely a strong second half team. Last couple games, the first half has not been good, but their second halves have been much, much better. Some good adjustments in the locker room at halftime. Now you're down to 115. Lamar, welcome in. Going under 60, where is that? Under 65 and a half. It's going to be close. Going to be close. 28-27. Let's see what the Ticats can do now. How did they respond? Lamar says, keep it low. No more touchdowns. Keep it under 65. Hamilton going to dump this one up. Incomplete pass. Again, 10.5 minutes to go. Tons of time. One thing I notice in American football, Canadian football as an outsider, it's a huge momentum game. One team playing great, the other team playing. Absolutely, Ari, 100%. It is a massive momentum game. Those momentum swings can change the outcome at any time. We've seen it time and time again. Teams are up by 3 touchdowns and end up losing. The joy of the Canadian Football League is there's only 3 downs instead of 4. So it really forces the play. Hamilton doing a good job getting around the pressure. Mitchell on the run. He's going to pick up the first down. Slides close to midfield. But the 54-yard line. So good job by Hamilton as the pocket's collapsing. Mitchell gets on his horse and just starts running, able to pick up some very important yardage. I have a feeling this game is going to come down to the wire.
His man, which helps Bo in that escape. Love it. Love seeing
the Hamilton 51
to extend plays. And in this case,
here's the snap. Mitchell back to pass. Going to throw it. Had to dive and pick it up just over the line of scrimmage. Threw it behind the intended recipient. So Hamilton with a lucky grab there, but they only pick up 2 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 8.
Manages the pocket well, Dwayne, and when he gets the opportunity, when he's healthy and confident, he's never going to win a race.
2nd and 8. So this is where those 3 downs are important. Right, where in the NFL you'd have 4 downs, so you pretty much have 2 downs. If you fail, you still have an opportunity. Here,
chip in with about 30
2nd and 8. They have to. Argos got to get a stop.
That's winning football.
Passing it across. It's caught, but that's going to be short. But no, it's incomplete pass. Caught it between the legs, but I don't think he picked it up. So 3rd and 8 now. Big stop for the Argos. Ticats, again, are going to have to punt this one away. So the Argonauts defense, while they gave up a long run,
tough one here,
coming up with some big stops. And it's not even that they came up with the stops. Hamilton has stopped themselves.
Dunbar just unable to pluck it off the turf.
Yeah, Tame, bad plays by the Ticats. They're going to kick this one towards the sideline. That's going to bounce through the end zone.
Toronto.
And it's going to roll out of bounds. So that's going to be a single point. So we got a tie game. Gotta love those single points. Tie game, 28-28. Caught between the legs. Ouch. Yeah. Pathetic way of self-sabotage. It really is. Listen, those incomplete passes were brutal. You know, a pass behind the intended target and then a pass too low, it's in the ground. That's right, Tim. Tie game now. One of the other big differences in the Canadian Football League is if you kick it through the end zone or in the end zone and out of bounds, you get those single points. The Rouge. So a single point ties it up 28-28 here in quarter number 4. The Argos, though, they're going to have possession. The Argos' last couple possessions, they've really moved it downfield playing hard. So good on the Argonauts for the way they've come out in this 4th quarter. That's right, a missed field goal, it gets a single point. And that's how the Argos won last week, is they had a long field goal to the win. They knew that it was an opportunity to win, but they also knew if they missed the field goal, they had to kick it hard enough to get it through the end zone. And so the missed field goal got them the single point for Toronto to win last week. We'll see what it's going to be this week. Yeah, Lamar, one of the differences between the CFL and the NFL, the single points, of course, the CFL fields are longer and wider, and the balls are bigger. So a lot of differences between the two games. Noah Zark, what's going on, Noah? Welcome in. Hope you guys are having fun. Spaceman, what's up, buddy? Welcome in, Spaceman. Still celebrating the Stanley Cup. Those Florida Panthers. It's only the commercial. Norman, don't smoke too much. It's not healthy for you. All right, here we go.
You and I will take on the world.
The Argos back with possession, 28-28.
19 for his last 20. Started 3 of
The
7.
Argos 40-yard line. Here's a snap, quick outlet pass to the 45, and a quick tackle. So quick 5 yard. They're going to give him
on the tackle.
Going to give him 6. All right.
Peters feeling a little bit of something in that great matchup we've been
Yeah,
talking
but
about
still
throughout
watching
the
college
afternoon.
football. Yeah. College football is great. A lot of fun to watch. African expert, welcome in. I like your setup there. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. You could score a point like that. It makes these games very interesting with those single points. You kind of love it and hate it at the same time. Another quick outlet pass, but the Hamilton defense, a quick takedown play. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Big stop here by the Ticats. The ball is at the Hamilton 45. It'll be interesting to see what the Argos decide to do here.
Any opportunity in a contact situation. Jamal Peters
It's going to be a long time. Do the Argos go for a long field goal?
Stop for Chris Jones.
Or are they going to punt this one away? Nope, they're just going to punt it away.
Opportunity for the Cats to try and take the lead.
Great shot there.
And
too.
a
You can
great
see
punt.
him
This
calling
one
out the play.
going all the way down.
About to happen.
Ticats going to receive.
No return for Tim White after Jordan.
And a very little return
is
here
out.
for Tim White. So the Ticats, with 6:55 to go, they are going to have possession at about in and around the 30-yard line to get this one going. Richard, it is a faster game. Because the 3 downs, it does force the pace of play. It really does force them to move.
In attendance, certainly wanted it.
Sold out.
Late
It was
afternoon
sold out at Tim
in the
Hortons
Hammer.
Field in
Half the stadium
Hamilton.
in light, the other half
It was good too. NFL
shrouded
is
in
just focused on the
darkness. The
Chiefs
bench
and Taylor
side.
Swift. Yes, there's
Those
no
long
Taylor
shadows
Swift,
starting
no
to creep
T
their way
Swizzle in the Canadian Football League.
Hamilton is challenging the ruling on the last play. They believe there should have been a no-yard penalty. The play will be reviewed.
We got a
Second play
challenge.
from scrimmage for the
Hamilton
Toronto
believes
offense.
there
They
should have been a
used it, lost their
no-yard-
challenge. Scott
A
Milanovic
no
holding
yardage
on to his
penalty
till inside
on the
7
last
minutes
play, so they're
remaining in the fourth.
challenging
What are you
it.
seeing, Dwayne?
So they're going to take this to the
Let's take a look,
command
'cause I was
center.
a little surprised that there was no flag on this one. So here you see, yeah,
The catch is
absolutely.
made. Players are definitely within 5 yards.
Distance from the
So I
returner
agree with
to the
Hamilton. This should
closest
be a
guys.
no
They appear to be
yardage
within
penalty
that
on
5-yard
Toronto. Thank goodness.
Should be of the 15-yard variety.
Yeah, no
Would
Taylor
expect
Swift,
if
but
indeed
we
it
have
is
our
the
Avril.
challenge.
How does overtime work? So overtime, each team has an opportunity to score. I believe they start from the 40, if I'm not mistaken, and they have a chance to
Milanovic already
score.
into the call sheet now.
Jeff,
Short out.
how's it going? If the first team with possession
Going to
scores,
use, but where will the
then
football
the
be?
second team
Here's the
gets
call
a
from the
chance
command
to
center.
score as well. Jeff, yeah, it is a great game. Here's the
Upon
call.
further review, the ruling on the field is overturned. We do have no yards. Toronto number 34. It's going to be first down, Hamilton.
So no yards, first down Hamilton.
Scott Milanovic on it, retains his challenge.
So it
The
is the
officials
right
say
call,
over
so
there as
Hamilton
well,
will
and
pick up an
it's a
extra
big
couple of
difference where you
yards
start drives
because
from in
of
terms
the
How
penalty.
they typically end out. Better starting field position, significantly higher points per possession. So Scott Milanovic using it, and getting a little bit of extra
So
turf here.
Hamilton with the
This
ball
field is
now,
bullied by Mitchell.
6:50 left to
Shamar
go.
Bridges, the lone receiver, to the top of your screen.
If you turn over the
Leading
ball,
CFL
next
in
score
targets
wins. Yeah, and you
catches
have to go
coming
for
in.
the 2.
Mitchell looks over the middle.
Here they go over the top. Hamilton! No, incomplete pass.
And Bo just missed him.
Trying to pick up a whole bunch of yards, and they cannot do it.
Yeah, with 4 or 5 Argo defenders in the vicinity. but
Big
there's a
chance,
hole there,
going
and
for all the
Smith gets into it.
glory. Mitchell over the
You
top.
see
They
Bo
had a
trying to
man
thread the
wide
needle.
open.
Yeah, 4 Argo defenders kind of converging.
The Argo defenders
On
did
that
come
area.
in, but you know what? It wasn't that the Argos made a
Not
great
able to
block.
connect.
So much fun though. Fourth
They
quarter,
just
Labor
couldn't
Day
make
classic,
the catch.
watching Bo Levi Mitchell trying to manipulate the free safety. Royce
Second
Metier
and 10 now.
with his eyes and his shoulders and make a throw. Goes incomplete. Leaves 2nd and 10.
Here they go.
Mitchell
They're
again
going
over the
deep
top,
again
takes
to the
White,
sideline.
hangs
It's
on.
caught. First down, Hamilton over midfield.
Let's go.
Big time
Tiger
catch.
Cats first down.
Thank you, Lamar, for hitting that subscribe. I appreciate it.
How much time you spend
Big
around
catch
the game
here.
of Canadian football. We see Tim White coming out of
So
the
you can miss a
inside
field
slot,
goal
the
and get
number
1
three
point
receiver
for the
just
win.
inside
Yes,
the half.
exactly.
Breaks out.
That's what happened last week with the
This is one
Argos.
of those throws where the width of the
But it
field
has to go
amazes you
through the
for as
end
far
zone.
as that ball traveled.
If
You go,
if
it's
you
only a 14 or
miss
15-yard drive.
and it's received, the receiver
Get a
can
lot
run
into
it
get
out,
all
and you
the
will
way
not
out
get
there,
the single point.
As Mitchell did. Now he'll hand it off.
Here comes
right
Hamilton
down
on the run again.
past the
Another
45,
first down and more.
upside down, but not
Hamilton
down.
should
He's
just
down
keep
to
running the ball.
35
The Argonauts cannot stop
Nice
the
bit of
run.
patience here by Greg Bell. Right at the point
They
of attack.
cannot
Just
stop
watch
the
him
run.
delay for a
Hamilton
second
running
as he kinda
all
gets
day.
behind the guard, and then
John, how's it
bounces
going?
outside.
Need a 1 yard pass for Hamilton. Just a 1 yard pass. And there's very little overtime with that miss.
Lamar Bridges injured.
It does happen, but you're right. It's not
Yeah, he came
often.
in
And we
at the
actually
end,
had a
looked like
game that
lost
ended
the
in a
edge.
tie
Had
this
some
year.
contact as well.
There was a game nobody
Walking down
scored,
the
and
field
it was
trying to
ruled a
spring.
tie, and it ended in a
Greg Bell.
tie. It was very, very bizarre.
Looks like he's got those
I think that's
fresh
there's
legs.
only been one
He's
this
been in
year
the
that
lineup
has
for a little
ended in,
bit this
in
season
an
after James
actual
Butler
tie.
carrying the load early on.
So we got an injured tie cap player
Bridges
down on the turf.
Doesn't-
Again, thank you
doesn't have
everybody
as many
coming in.
targets as he
Welcome.
typically
Whether you're watching on
does
Facebook or
throughout the season,
YouTube,
averaging about 9.5
make sure you're
targets
hitting that
over
like,
each of the
whatever
last 4
platform you're
games, but
watching on.
certainly plays a big
and of
part in this
course,
offense regardless.
follow or
there you
subscribe
see.
as well. Helps us out.
Bridges had an Argo defender who was in pursuit of Greg Bell.
Hamilton hasn't been having a
It's like,
great
that's him walking in
season.
the middle of your screen.
They only have 2 wins this year, 9 losses, but one of those wins
Got the back
was
of the leg.
against these Toronto Argonauts. Argonauts are 6-4, looking for their 7th win.
Tried
Yeah,
to
Norman, the
off before
Bombers, boy, oh
realizing
boy.
he couldn't go.
Under the tutelage of Mike O'Shea, they've been playing
Ben
unbelievable
Major whistles this
football.
in as Hamilton gets to the line of scrimmage. They'll go
So,
for the 35 as
expert,
Watson
I
on
had the
sideline on this
Argonauts
snap, and at
picks.
least a couple
I
more.
do a weekly
Is Shamar Bridges.
pick video. So I had the Argos pick to win this.
3 receivers to the right of Bo Levi.
They're going to hand it off again. They're going to run it up. And again, pick up about 7 yards. So about every Wednesday, we'll put out our CFL picks of the week where we'll make our selections of who we like. Last week, we went 3 for 4. We're 1 for 1 this week, depending on the outcome of today. Of course, Battle of Alberta coming up later. That's going to be a good game as well.
Canadian receivers at the top
Now
of
you,
your screen
Ryan,
as
wow,
well.
it's changing like
The lineup
crazy.
across from Deshaun Amos and Tavares McFadden.
Here's the
defensively.
snap.
Pressure on
Lamar,
here
I
for
don't
Toronto.
really
Bo
do a lot of
gets it for
baseball.
Robinson.
Tie
Runs
Cats
to a
first
tackle,
down, and they're
stays
going
on
to creep
his feet.
across the 20.
Looks like
I would do a little bit of Blue Jays, but I'll be honest, I got really frustrated with the Blue Jays this summer.
refuses to be tackled.
And
as the
so I
officials
kind of
huddle
said,
up
you
to
know what,
discuss.
we're just gonna focus on NHL
Robinson
news,
lined
and
up
some
as
CFL action.
Tight end here.
So yeah, no baseball for us
Releases
this
from the
summer.
right
It was
side
just
of
too
your screen, just-
frustrating.
Quick shot out to the flat.
The Tie Cats, they're marching their way downfield right now.
Trying to
They say,
figure out
Argos,
exactly
we
when
see
his-
what you've
his
done,
knee touched down.
and we're looking to match it.
Mark Milton finally the one that tapped him down, but they do move the chain gang all the way to the
So
21-yard
first
line.
and 10 down to the Toronto 21.
4 minutes remaining in Hamilton. Tie ball game.
Wow.
Flag comes
On the
out now.
previous play,
Oh, hang on.
Hamilton only had 6 players on the line of scrimmage. It's a 5-yard penalty. We'll repeat second down.
Repeat second down.
One short and take it back.
Yes, Lamar, we go crazy during hockey season. Hockey is kind of hockey's my gig. I'm obsessed.
If you look out on the wide side of the field,
We had a lot of fun over the last season. We look
nobody's on the
to
line of scrimmage.
continue that.
outside of the
Of course,
tackle
our
on that side.
first
So you have your 5
preseason game
linemen,
will be coming
plus
up in
Robinson,
20
who's the
days.
tight end.
September
On the
22nd.
right side, that's 6, but you needed one of the receivers to step up on the line over on the
I
left
know,
side there.
Ryan, it was crazy.
You mentioned Turnowski
But I had
up
the
at
Bombers.
top there.
Bombers one I got
Just
right.
checking into the ball
I
game.
thought Ottawa
Yeah,
was going to
Turnowski
beat
had come in
BC,
when
but
Bridges
BC
got hurt.
laid
I
the
wonder if he's ended up
smackdown
in
on
a receiver
Ottawa
position
yesterday.
that he rarely plays.
That one surprised me.
Make it 2nd and 9 instead of 2nd and 4, which they
Nice.
already converted with Giovanni Robinson.
Oh, me too, Lamar.
In.
Panthers are my number 2
4
team.
minutes remaining in the Labor Day
I'm
Classic.
a huge Panthers guy.
Pressure.
We'll have lots of Panthers coverage. Flags all over the place. The Argos ran over the line, but this could be procedure on the Ticats. What's it going to be? Yeah, when Florida won the Stanley Cup, within minutes, we went online and bought our championship hats. I got my Carter Verhaeghe jersey. Oh, I was so excited last year.
What say you?
My initial feeling was that it was the Argos crossing the line first.
So everybody was jumping. Let's see the call. It's procedure on Hamilton. Second down. Second down. 5 yards back, so it's going to be 2nd and 14. Time keeps on ticking. We're down to 3:51.
Trying to get timed
Oh boy, oh boy.
Shuffled his feet a little
The Toronto 39. Definitely within field goal range. Toronto's looking for an interception, a fumble, something.
Shuffle as he's getting set to block.
Got out of his stance thinking they'd call it the other way.
Oh, thank you so much, Lamar.
Borders,
I appreciate that.
So
Hamilton off the snap, and it's a sack-a-lacka-lacka-lacka. Huge defensive play by the Argonauts.
Around the corner.
Coming up with a big sack yet again.
Well, let's take a look at the man.
Wow. That was huge. Woo!
3rd sack of the season. There it is. Dips under.
They tried to strip the ball away, but Mitchell was hanging on to that for his life.
In the pregame show today.
So Hamilton's going to go for the field goal.
Fantastic cornering.
They're 2 for 2 today.
The tires would say there is. Nick Constantino holds this one down in a tie ball game from.
It's a 55-yard attempt. It's up. It's got. Oh, it's going to be through. Ooh, that was close. The angle it was showing, I thought it was going to hit the upright, but it just goes through. Hamilton takes the lead 31-28. With just a couple of minutes to go. 2.5 minutes. 2:37 to be exact. Can Toronto march down the field? 2:37 is a lot of time in the Canadian Football League. Now, this is where it all comes down to smart play calling. You got to be in this. You got to be wise. What has Toronto done well? The little 5 to 7 yard passes towards the sidelines have been working well. Mixing that up with some rushes from Kadeem Carey has been working well, but you have to read that defense because Hamilton has stopped Kadeem Carey a number of times. So we'll have to see. If Hamilton wins, you pick up 141. Nice. That's a nice little pickup. Will it end up in overtime? Will Toronto march all the way down? First time betting on CFL. Yeah, Lamar, it's hard. It's hard because with the single points and with some of the different rules, these close games can really go either way. But it's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. O-Town, how's it going? Go Hamilton. Ticats just holding on to that lead right now. Ticats just holding on. 31-28. Ticats jumped out to a huge lead in this game. The Argos clawed their way back. They fought their way back. And after a tie game, Hamilton now takes the lead. We got 2.5 minutes. I should cash out now and take $10. You never know. You never know. But I want to keep this parlay in case Edmonton can win. Yeah, you know what, Ryan? I have Edmonton to win as well. I think the Elks are going to take it over the Stampeders. Stamps have been shaky. They've been rough. But I got the Elks going. My bet is under 67.5. I've been here before and lost. Huge kick return. This is what it's all about. This is going to be an epic finish.
Classic, as you would expect.
Again, lots of
A
time.
great Labor Day weekend so far. Obviously a fantastic
Would've
successful
capped out
event
at 30.
in Victoria on Saturday. Great finish.
This
in
Hamilton
Regina
has a
last
better
night. We got a
name than the
close one
Scottish
here.
football team. Hamilton
All the pressure's on Calgary
Academic.
Edmonton to bring us
Oh
home.
boy,
Sir.
that's a mouthful.
The field goal was before the 3-minute warning.
All right, here we go.
Take the football at their
2:26 to
40-yard line. They
go.
choose to do
Argos
so
with
Ken
possession.
Kelly trying
And
to
look
get
out.
possession.
Nowhere to go. Sack-a-lack-a-lack-a. Hamilton Ticats eating the Argos for breakfast. Oh, boy.
Fourth sack of the year.
Big QB sack for the Ticats. It couldn't come at a more important time. Big Rickster in the house. What's going on? Oh, me too, Big Rickster. 20 days away from our first game.
Quickly here, back to the line of scrimmage. So Kelly,
Here comes Kelly again, looking downfield. He's in trouble again. Kelly spins free. You got to throw the ball. And he throws an interception, Hamilton. And the referee is saying no. He's waving this one off.
for now with Toronto having
Oh,
to stay
my
on the field.
God.
Kelly started to run to the
Toronto.
sideline. And then thought, hey, let's
Kelly
go again, and now he's being told by
collapsing
John Hager
under
to go it is
pressure.
Yeah, they're going to count on their defense.
Oh, dear
Give them
Lord.
another shot here.
Kelly made some terrible play calls at the end of some drives, which resulted in field goals instead of touchdowns. But here, when it matters most, he throws, he gets sacked, and now he throws this one away, almost intercepted.
Haggerty trying to create
3rd
as
and
much
15,
space as
Haggerty
possible,
gonna punt
nearly
this
blocked
one
that
away.
time. Flying
Hamilton
forward,
catches it
Bagiogo.
clean.
Now Tim White,
Still on
the
his feet,
returner,
Tim
who's
White
on top of
is going to
being
get tackled at the
the
Hamilton
touchdown here
40.
in the first quarter with 2 of them
Oh boy.
to his name. And
Toronto's
Hamilton
going to
has
rely
possession
on
with
their
a minute
defense
50
here, but their
remaining.
defense has struggled
He's trying
against
to
the
end this
Hamilton
Labor Day
run.
Classic on their terms.
This is not what we
You hate seeing
expected
the
to see.
Injuries that Hamilton has battled in terms of that return
Wow.
position, but
This is
the way
not
things have
what
gone
we
for Tim White the last
expected
couple of weeks,
to
maybe
see.
don't mind a couple extra
They do,
opportunities
Lamar. They
to have the
do.
football in his hands.
Yes, Talia Tagovailoa
They
is
can
in
kneel.
the ball game, a touchdown
But there's still lots of time before
on
we
the
see
ground
that.
as well. Interesting
2
to see
minutes
him here
is a
inside
lot
2
of
minutes
time.
remaining. Trying to salt away this game, and maybe this is the run heavy.
Toronto
package.
looking
Yeah,
for some quick
anticipating
stops
some
here.
QB runs here.
And, yeah,
And the QB is going to run it. Oh my gosh, Toronto caught blind.
Tagovailoa shows off the wheels a little bit.
And we got some face-to-face arguing.
That would set them back and
Unbelievable.
avoids it for now, and Bo Levi Mitchell
We have a
trying to move to
timeout,
7-0
Hamilton.
in Labor Day Classic.
Timeout,
Launches onto the
Hamilton.
sideline.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Timeout.
Oh, they're going to reverse that. Timeout, Toronto.
and certainly fascinating to see.
Exactly.
In this
Yeah, you got to
critical
use that
situation,
3
Hamilton
down
putting the game
strategy.
Essentially,
Welcome in on
in the
Facebook.
hands
Thank
of
you
the guy
everyone
who's
for
getting
joining
his
us on
first
YouTube.
CFL touches.
Wherever
lot
you're
of
watching,
trust
make sure you hit that thumbs
young
up, hit that
quarterback to
like
be in
button
this
for
spot.
us.
And I mean, and this is
And if you
obviously
wouldn't
young
mind,
man
give us a
who's been on some big
subscribe or a
stages.
follow. We got you covered for the
throughout his
Canadian
career.
Football League, Toronto Argonauts action. What a Labor Day Classic we have here. Ticats in control.
Run, gain of
With the
7,
ball, they're
second
going to
and
run
3.
this one again.
Tagovailoa
Argos have
hands
to
it
stop
off.
them.
Greg
They
Bell
cannot
spinning
do
on
it. The
hole.
run over the first down marker and more.
Tackled at the 55 and a first down for Hamilton.
That is trouble. Toronto needed to stop that.
And that's
The
a big
run
one.
keeps
Again,
on
winning football,
going.
The ability to run the football when everyone in the building knows that's exactly what you're going to do.
How did you not be in a position to stop
Tiger
that
Cats
run?
getting it done on back-to-back plays.
Bell has had a great game. 9 carries, 78 yards.
Tagovailoa loves it. Running game going to work here. Inside 90 seconds
First and
remaining.
10,
Bo
balls
Levi
right
Mitchell
at
calling it
midfield,
out from
the
sidelines.
55-yard line. Here's the snap. They're going to run it again up the middle. This time it stopped, goes nowhere.
Only a couple. And Bo Levi Mitchell with 2nd and long.
So
just
Toronto
off the
only
sideline.
needs a
the
field goal
situation
to
changes here a
tie.
little
So
bit
if they can get a
in
stop
terms of
here,
what they need, what they're looking for, but
assuming Hamilton punts it
job
away,
done.
it'll give them a chance to get in good field position
I tell you,
to go for it.
Tagovailoa.
1:13. Clock is now started. Bo Levi Mitchell, 20 passes, 20 completions for 30 attempts, now 342
Bo Levi
passing
Mitchell
yards.
checks in with Keandre Smith and Tim White to his left.
Running the
Empty it
clock
out.
down
Greg
as low as
Bell
they can. Here's the
goes out as a
snap.
receiver as well.
He's
Mitchell
going to go deep,
looking over the
way
top for
deep,
Brendan
busting
O'Leary.
free. It's caught. Oh, Oh my goodness. Hamilton with the reception. About 5. First and goal now. First and goal, Ticats. You got to be kidding me. Hamilton. Tim Hortons Field. Going crazy as the Ticats going deep. Wow. What a throw. 50 yards. 50 yards in a huge reception.
Levi Mitchell, great concentration by Brendan O'Leary Orange, the number 2 receiver.
That's going to put Bo Levi Mitchell just shy of 400 yards passing.
Nice job using that right arm to help separate a little bit.
Wow, it's going to be first and goal from like the 3.
Winnipeg Blue Bomber.
Jared, how's it going? Calgary has to win.
Celebrates, including
I don't think they will. I don't think Calgary's got it today.
It's been a season of struggle. Obviously at 2-9,
Triton,
Labor Day,
I'll
you hope
pass.
that away.
We got an injured Argo player
Sean
down
Amos
on the
was there
field.
on the coverage, and
48
obviously
seconds
the
left to
Argonauts
go.
training staff out to take a look at him with
Lamar
48
at
seconds
first
remaining.
and goal. I don't think there's a
Bo
chance
Levi Mitchell,
that they kneel.
when it's going good, it's going great. And it's come out of his hand as smooth
What
as ever
a
on the Western today.
pass. The Argo defender was trying to get in there.
There had been talk of
It was a great reception.
the
He
impending
reaches
return
out,
of Taylor Powell.
hauls him down. I
As
don't
a
see how
starting
the Argo
quarterback.
defender got injured by
Without
any
controversy.
means.
Well, we also have a
His
third
legs
thrown
were
into the fray.
fine. His arms were fine. I don't see.
Touchdown today, which should be
I don't see
interesting,
what would have
but a 48-yard gain
kind of knocked him
with
out or hurt
48
him,
seconds remaining
unless he kind of hyperextended his
in
arm,
this ball game. And hate to see Deshaun
pull the
Amos
arm
miss
out of
it,
the socket a
but
little bit there
what a
for
great
the
shot that is of
the
crowd
stretch. But
celebrating
what a
Brendan O'Leary
finish!
Orange. Had an interesting journey
31-28.
himself
Hamilton sitting
throughout his early years in the Canadian Football League, as
at the
has Taylor
Toronto
Powell backing up
5-yard
Levi
line.
Mitchell over the last couple.
looking to strike. Keep it under 67.5.
There you see Taylor Powell on the sidelines. We saw him throwing pre-game today. Good to see him getting back at it.
It's
after
going to be
some,
close.
Some scary moments following his injury against Edmonton a couple of weeks ago.
Tagovailoa goes to have a
I
conversation
think you'll be okay.
with Scott Milanovich and the officials.
So there's a conversation. With the Ticats.
Take a look at the CFL standings as they
Coach.
are right now, winding down OK Tire Labor Day weekend.
So
here in
Toronto
the
was hoping to
CFL
pick up
East
some
Division as strong
some
as it
room,
has
some
been
pick up some
since
points
2001.
on Ottawa.
From top to
Ottawa's
bottom,
at
even with
15
2
points.
and 9.
Toronto's at
Hamilton
12.
Tiger Cats sitting
Hamilton
at the
is
bottom
way
there,
back
but
at
doing
4.
everything they can to try and win this game, take the season series from Toronto, and give
So
themselves
this
some
isn't
hope down
gonna,
the stretch
nothing's
they can
gonna
make
come
the
up here
semifinal, even as
if Hamilton wins.
they
It doesn't really
rotate.
put them back in
Yeah,
playoff
well,
contention or
fascinating to hear
the
talk
verge
of,
to pass
well, maybe
Toronto,
Hamilton's best
but
route
it does
as a
give them an
crossover team.
opportunity. And it looks like the
We're
Argo
actually
player is up.
talking
He's
about the
kind of
possibility
holding
of
his
east-to-west
stomach,
crossover for
so
the
maybe
first
he
time
just
in
knocked the
CFL
wind out of himself, kind of falling on his
Say never
stomach.
happened before. As you
But
see Deshaun Amos holding arm or wrist.
This gives Hamilton some momentum into the second half of the season. And it's just not, Ryan, it's just not only imagine losing to Hamilton, it's imagine to losing to Hamilton twice.
Levi Mitchell
Toronto
on the
lost to
sideline in
Hamilton
conversation.
earlier
Scott
this
Milanovich.
summer when they
We
played.
thought the run-heavy
So
package
this
was out
would be,
before,
you
man.
know,
Is it ever coming right
Hamilton
now?
would have
Or will
3
they
wins
play off
after
of that?
today. 2 of
Do a
those
little
would be
chestnut
Toronto.
checkers and let Talia throw the football here.
But Hamilton has dominated the Argonauts in Labor Day matchups. Toronto has won the last 2 in a row. Hamilton won the last 7 before that.
Limit the risk as much as
So here we go.
possible
Hamilton
under the
from the
circumstances.
Toronto 5. It's first and goal. 30 seconds to go.
remaining in the Labor Day Classic.
Here's the snap.
Tagovailoa
Fake the
holds
handoff.
onto the football.
Look out in trouble, and they're going to sack a lack.
Brought down for a loss on the
So a
play.
big
Jake
loss of
Seresna
yards here.
and Quincy
Toronto
Mosier
taking
were
down the
all
QB.
over that one from the
Second
the
and
football
goal.
Snap.
Yeah, Jake Seresna and Quincy Mosier
Second
were
and
also
goal.
betting that they were going to go very low risk in terms of the play call with
Yeah, I think
Tagovailoa
this
in the
one is
ballgame.
pretty much over, even if the Argos were able to pick up the ball with no
Handing
time
it
left
off
on
where
the
he's
clock.
running it, he is not throwing.
It would not work. So it looks like they're lined
With a
up.
3-point
Are
advantage.
they going to take the kneel here?
second and
They
goal,
are. I think they're just going to kneel this one down. This one
Crowd
looks like
gets into it.
it is going to be over. 2-1. And that's it. This game comes to an end. The Hamilton Tiger Cats have defeated the Toronto Argonauts for the second time this season and defeated them in the Labor Day Classic. There goes my weekend. Busted. Unbelievable. Way to go. Everyone who picked the Ticats, congratulations. You guys have pulled it out. What a victory. Let's run through the stats here real quickly. I'm still in shock. Kelly for the Argos, 24 for 30, 322 yards. Bo Levi Mitchell going 20 for 30, 347 yards. Kadeem Carey for the Argos, 12 carries, 78 yards. Kelly, 6 for 39 and a touchdown. Rushing for the Ticats, Bell, 9 for 78. Leader, 6 for 28. Mitchell, 2 for 25. Receiving, Unger the third, 4 for 78. Daniels, 7 for 74 and a touchdown. Coxey, 6 for 67. Meidel, 3 for 53. McMahon, 3 for 43. Polk, only 1 for 7. For the Ticats, Tim White, 6 for 180 and 2 touchdowns. O'Leary Orange, 2 for 54. Dunbar Jr., 4 for 47. Bell, 4 for 40. Smith, 2 for 12. Bridges, 2 for 11. Robinson, 1 for 9. For the defense, for the Argos, Mauger, 7 tackles and a sack. Mechie, 6 tackles. Jones with 5 tackles. Hawley picks up a sack. Ormolaid picks up a sack, as well as Parrish. For the Tiger Cats, Peters, 8 tackles. Baker, 6 tackles. Talbert, 5 tackles. Usher picks up a sack. Hendricks picks up a sack. Kicking it away, Hillararhu goes 5 for 5. Field goals made. Lijo, 3 for 3. Punting, Haggerty, 4 for 197, his longest, 69 yards. Costantinu for the Ticats, 5 punts, 240 yards, his longest, 74. Kick returning, McMahon, 3 returns for 60 yards. Grant, 2 for 43. And punt returning, Grant goes 3 for 16. Kick returning for the Ticats, Bird, who left with injury, goes 2 for 43. And Tim White, 1 for 14. Here's an interview.
In Labor Day games, you know you love playing on this day. But for this team, in the 4-game losing streak coming in and then putting home a performance like that in front of the home crowds, what does it mean to you?
I mean, it means a lot to be able to come out here in front of these fans. They work so hard in this city, and to show the other city that we're not going to mention, you know, what we're made of over here in Hammertown, it was awesome, man. It's just a great job from the team coming out and getting a win.
And you haven't played in this game in a few years. Did the energy feel the same for you coming in for today? Did it remind you of past days?
Hey, I'll say this is a great energy right here. I don't know if there's a better one. You know, just Steeltown coming out, man. Just especially you get that touchdown out there early, they start getting hyped up. They start talking to the team, man. It's a great feeling to be able to play that well in front of them.
Well, but, you know, Davis talks about energy. I was watching you, and you're like a conduit. You're a conduit of energy, and it felt like it was just coming off your fingertips, and you just were throwing with so much confidence. First play, you missed a dig across, a little drag across the middle. 2nd and 10, you feather one over the top, and you get your anytime touchdown.
Sure did, Tim White.
And from that point on, you were locked in a conduit of energy down in that football field, just directing this football team. Did you feel that?
I did. I mean, I was listening to J. Cole, Love Yours, and talked about it with Milt pregame, man. Just loving what you do and you know, who you have and where you're at and being where your feet are. So, yeah, I felt it. I tried to bring the energy today, and I think everybody built off of it.
All right, there we go. Bo Levi Mitchell. You can sense the confidence in him dominating. All right, here's the team stats. First downs, pretty equal. 23 for the Argos, 23 for the Ticats. Total yards for Hamilton, 495 total yards, made up of 353 passing, 142 rushing. For the Argonauts, 445 total yards, made up of 322 passing, 123 rushing. Red zone attempts, Hamilton goes 1 for 3, Toronto going 2 for 4. 5 penalties for the Argos, 4 for the Ticats. Time of possession, 28 for the Argonauts, 31-54 for the Ticats, and only 1 turnover, and that came on the Argonauts. Lots of scoring in today's game. Hamilton opened it up with a touchdown, 7-0. Then 14-0. Then the Argos put up a field goal, making it 14-3. Hamilton scored another touchdown, making it 21-3 after the first quarter. In the second quarter, another field goal from the Argos made it 21-6, Ticats. Then Hamilton, a field goal, made it 24-6. Field goal Argos made it 24-9. A touchdown for the Argos made it 24-15. Hamilton in the lead. Hamilton then got a field goal of their own, putting it to 27-15 at the half. Kelly had the only touchdown for the Argos in the third quarter, making it 27-22. The Argos then came out like a tower of power in the fourth quarter. A field goal making it 27-25. Another field goal making it 28-27 Argonauts. A single point from the Ticats tied it up at 28-28. And with 2:42 left to go, a Hamilton Tiger Cat field goal put the Cats ahead 28-31, and Hamilton takes home the win. Ladies and gentlemen, this was an unbelievable game. What a classic. Thank you for joining us here. Make sure you have your notifications on. We will be coming at you live for more CFL action. NHL is coming up. More to come. Make sure you're watching the channel for all our news and updates. Why, Ryan, I wonder why. Calgary, Edmonton, they are coming up at 6 o'clock. So just in half an hour's time, we won't be covering it. We got some plans. We got to skedaddle. But thanks for joining us. This was so much fun. Sounds good, Tame. This has been a lot of fun. I hope you all have had a great day. Thank you, mods, for sticking with us. Members and all the memberversaries, thank you very much for supporting us. For new subscribers who have come on board, thank you for joining us and trusting us with your sports coverage. And everyone who hit that like and was hanging out in the chat or just watching along, Ninja, thank you for being part of what we do. I look forward to seeing you soon. This time it wasn't up for the Argos, but hey, we'll catch you on the flip side. Take care, everybody. Have fun if you're going back to school. See you later.